Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 9 of Ecofraggers. Today, we're going to be picking the opening games of VCT Americas and Pacific Playins, as well as picking full brackets for both events. And we're also going to be doing a hot take segment where we're going to just give hot takes and try to piss each other off pretty much. And I'll explain a little bit more about the specifics of that later when we get into that segment. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? We're recording. I mean, this is about normal time for us now, like around like 3:30. What have you guys been up to today?
We're all
What?
we all want the Navy win today.
Yeah. I mean, I'm actually super excited for this episode because I get to piss off Wilkin, which, I mean, happens anyways. But
Me specifically.
This will be a fun episode.
Yeah. I really like when we do like different stuff than just talking about the games.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, we don't have to talk about EMEA today, which is always a win.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, we're gonna be skipping over EMEA because they're in like the middle of the bracket, and we're posting this basically on the day of EMEA playing their next wave of play and stuff. So we'll talk about the EMEA play-ins when it's over and stuff like that, and then we'll get on to doing playoff pick'ems when we do that. But I mean, there's been some interesting stuff going on there that I think for me definitely influenced like my pick'ems for Americas and Pacific. What has been happening in the other regions? I don't know about you guys, but do we want to just get right into the pick'ems now?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So we're going to be doing basically the same thing that we did in the last episode with our pick'ems, and we're just going to go through game by game and predict what we're going to do, starting in Pacific, where we're starting with DRX versus Onside, which I believe...
Wilkin?
Yeah?
You need to stream for
Yeah,
us.
you need screen share.
Oh, yeah, that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, Adba picked DRX in this game. LB also picked DRX in this game. Lucas
I feel like
also
Vulcan's
picked
gonna be
DRX.
onside.
No, I
No?
don't
Okay.
think Onside's very good at all, honestly.
Yeah.
And that's kind of most of what it is. I don't think DRX has been particularly good either, but they still have that like upside of just being DRX and having a high floor at any given moment. Obviously, this split, they were pretty bad, but it would be a very termy thing to just test stuff out all for the group stage and then go into play-ins and just actually lock in and be a good team. Which we'll get to, we'll pick our teams specifically that we think will go through all individually, and I think for some people that's probably a big thing for DRX. All right, now into RRQ versus Sharper, where I may have messed up the images here, and we're recording this part for the second time. But Adba picked Sharper, LB picked RRQ, Lucas picked RRQ, and I picked RRQ. Which Adba, I'll let you talk about Sharper. I really like this Sharper team, but I did just want to pick RRQ in this game specifically. I'll let you,
like you said,
place them.
I think this Sharper team, I really like them as well. This is the team with
Kadoom and Defina. Alert is on the other team.
Yeah, well, I mean, not Fina anymore. Oh wait, no, yeah, I see.
Opinion,
but
or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, but Laz on this team I think is really good. And I mean, this is mostly just like I don't believe in RRQ at all, and I hate RRQ.
I think Sharper's really good, and I think they have a chance of going on and still qualifying out of the bracket here into playoffs. But I just think RRQ, with their role swaps, playing Jemkin on the Yoru and on the Chamber, is just going to be, it's like singularly just him too good of a player for RRQ to lose this game. Honestly, I think he is just going to deadlift them through this game. It's going to be like a really scrappy, close game, but Jemkin's just going to be the best player in the server straight up. Even though I think Kadoom, in honestly most other games in this bracket, is going to be the best player in the server as well, other than maybe against like DFM. And that's it, honestly. Like, I honestly think maybe Primi as well could be better, but that just depends if Primi's actually playing good, because he has not been playing well recently. But I think otherwise Kadoom would be the best player in the server in any other game in this bracket, and could lead to Sharper winning.
I think Jenkin is the kind of player that can just like 1v5 a fucking tier 2 team. Yeah. Like, he has been that player in previous year, and like they kind of fucked him this year with the fucking roast they had him on.
Yeah.
But like Jordan Chamber fixed him perfectly. Like he to me he always was one of the best oppers in EMEA. Even though I'm Pacific, sorry.
Yeah.
Even though I said before, like I'm not a fan of RQ. I think this team is like the biggest fraud of all time.
I think the thing with Jemkin, like, I think he's just the best, like, one of the best players in the world at just holding an angle, even if he doesn't have an op, even if it's just with a rifle. Like I would remember like just like back to last year with like him playing Yoru on Lotus specifically. He would just hold down that mound space all the time and play that really well. And now he's back to playing it more. And I think that's going to be a big boost for RRQ. All right, do we want to move on to the next game?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Full Sense versus QD Dig. I think this one's pretty interesting because I don't think either of these teams have been playing very well, but Adba picked Full Sense, LB picked Full Sense, Lucas picked Full Sense, and I also picked Full Sense. This is a guarantee here from us.
I will not bet against Primi against a fucking tier 2 team. Like, I'm not doing that. Like,
especially when this tier 2 team is not very good.
Yeah.
No, like, it doesn't matter. Could be fucking M80 there. I'm not betting against Primi.
I would pick M80 over Full Sense right now, but
no, Primi is just a player that will farm teams that don't know how to deal with him, and I just don't have faith that any tier 2 team will know how to deal with him.
I like QD Dig, but I think like this matchup is not good for them, especially.
I just think I don't even think
like
Primi
this will be their first game. Like this will be like their first.
Who is the player to watch this game?
We let up a finish.
So like I don't think they're gonna be scared, and
yeah,
it's gonna make them even harder to deal with Primi.
Yeah, I don't even think Primi's the player to watch in this game. Honestly, I think it's Jip Boys. I think he's been playing too well recently.
No.
Like he has been clearly this team's best player in every single game that they played, all split.
In stage 2, yeah.
We're just releasing players now, bro.
I mean, it's just true. Maybe other than against Zeta, I'll give Primi that game.
Yeah. Okay.
But,
I think I don't have anything else to say about this team.
This game isn't particularly interesting. I mean, QD Dig. Well, we probably should talk a little bit more about the players on these tier 2 teams, like QD Dig specifically. They have Euron, Margaret, who people probably recognize from previous stints in tier 1. Margaret played for Nongshim. Euron played for Zeta Division. You have Messiah, who's been around for a little while in Japan tier 2. I think he's a pretty good player. But then the other two guys, Kippe and PKM, are not very good at all. And I honestly would prefer like multiple other Japanese tier 2 teams to be in here. Like Reject, I know they have a lot of like former tier 1 guys, but I think those players are better former tier 1 players overall. And I think Fennel would have been a very interesting team to see here with Halls and Ace on that team. And I think they're both really good players. But QD Dig did beat both of those teams, so they do deserve to be here. It's just I would prefer to see those other teams personally. All right, then we'll move on to Team Secret versus Zipdo. This one I think is pretty easy, honestly, for me. I don't think there's too much competition. Where Adba picked Zipdo, LB picked Team Secret, Lucas picked Zipdo, and I picked Zipdo. I actually don't think this game is particularly close.
Yeah. Also, I want to shout out this Zipdo logo is fire.
Yes,
it is. It is so fucking good.
But on this Zipdo team, you have Alert, who I've been a big fan of since like 2023. He's been swapping roles around a bunch. He used to be a duelist player. He then was playing like a lot of like flex stuff, whether it be like the Flash Initiator, Sentinel, and duelist, mostly that. But this year he has been IGLing and playing controller, and I think he looks pretty solid on that. At least the calling wise, I don't think he's been quite as good individually. But Kanady, who is the Scan Initiator player for this team, is fucking insane.
That's my favorite player on this team. I've been a fan of him for like 2-3 years, and I'm happy to see him here.
Yeah, I've also liked him for a little while now. But the duelist duo on this team, in Endoist and Doffy, is also very good. I think both these players are very solid. I actually thought Doffy was a little bit better when watching them, but Endoist has much, much better stats. So maybe I just didn't watch the right games from them. And I think Surf is like, he makes a lot of mistakes on Sentinel, but he like actually has those like pop-off moments that can maybe win you games. And I think against Team Secret, who just are not inspiring in any way, shape, or form, I think it totally makes sense to pick them here. So LB, do you wanna make your
do I want to defend my take?
Yeah.
Okay, so my take is I did not pick Team Secret because I think Team Secret are the better team.
Okay.
I picked Team Secret because I think that people are overly glazing Tier 2 teams. I don't think the Tier 2 teams are quite on the level of the Tier 1 teams.
So
I think like in general, yes, top of tier 2 is better than the bottom of tier 1, but because of the fact that EMEA's bottom teams are so dog shit, people are overly lazy in tier 2. So
wait,
I'm
LB.
picking Team Secret here to make a statement. And if Team Secret win this, I need an apology from all three of you. Anyway, yeah, Wilkin?
So, you said the top of tier 2 is better than the bottom of tier 1, right?
Yes.
Who was worse than Team Secret in tier 1? In Pacific?
No one?
There you go. That's all I have to say. All right, now
Do
we'll
you
move on.
think?
Okay.
Do you think Zipto is?
No. I think Zipto will win this game. I think Zipto will win this game, but I am just picking Team Secret to make a statement.
Yeah, so he's trying to prove a point.
Like this guy's
this
blaming me for making
ideological
narrative picks that were like objectively correct last week, or
He's
like,
literally doing
quote-unquote
that.
narrative
Yeah,
picks.
one of your narrative picks was picking Sentinels to beat 100 Thieves, and then it didn't happen.
And that wasn't last week. That was the week before.
Okay, that was... Oh, okay. Pedant. Anyway, continue.
It's just
That's still a narrative pick.
No, I said Sentinels would win one game, which also wasn't true, but it wasn't like that.
Okay,
I think
that's
Sentinels
still a narrative.
Wait,
guys.
sold so hard.
When Adaba picks KC, that's a narrate take.
Oh,
All right, we're
We're
gonna move
finishing
on.
the podcast.
Yeah.
No, we're finishing. Like
We thought the podcast was going to be over in the hot take segment, but it's already over. It's just done.
Okay, no, wait, let me say something real quick about Secret. Secret just doesn't have a guy.
Yes,
know?
they do. Zeus is a guy.
They don't have Zeus is not a guy. No,
Yes,
Zeus is just like
whoa.
He's a guy.
He's not a guy. He's not a guy. He's not a Jenkin. He's not a. Who else is a guy that can solo win against?
May.
Well, yeah,
May is a
he's
guy,
not a
yeah.
superstar, but he's a guy.
No, he's not a guy. No, but
Yes,
a
he
guy
is.
is a
Like,
superstar. You need to be a superstar to be a guy.
No.
He's not your guy, you know.
Every team doesn't need a superstar.
Yeah, every team. Not every team needs one.
Also, to be fair, they don't need a superstar to win this game.
100 team is having a really good split, and they don't have a guy.
Yes,
But
okay, we're
have
moving. No,
Austin.
shut up, Lucas. Shut up, Lucas. We're moving on to to who we have moving on. You just said 100 Thieves don't have a guy in stage 2, and you don't get an
no,
opinion.
I say
after
as a team.
Nope. Okay.
They don't have a
So
guy.
these are our picks of the teams going to playoffs. I think this was more interesting than our America's ones that we'll get to later. But yeah, I mean, you guys can read it. I want you guys to give your thoughts since I basically have thought about it all already since
You have
I've
two
made
tier
this.
2 teams going.
Yep.
Like our picks are really boring because like every fucking tier 1 team is going.
I think Zipto go through uppers and Sharper go through lowers.
I think.
I like Wilkins' picks, and
No, I don't like them. Like that's not happening. I can tell you that much.
I just think
Lucas, I can tell you yours is not happening.
Let me see his.
He picked Gnome Shim and DRX to go.
Yeah, that's happening.
No, it's not.
Termi is going to look in and to say, okay, guys, we're going to get an actual AEL now. Like, Mako is back in AEL, and he's like, we're going to play action comms now. And we're going to win.
I really wanted to pick against T1, but like the way my bracket filled out was like that like they were playing QD Dig, and like I don't believe that QD Dig is gonna win that.
Yeah. I don't know how you don't have T1 on your team in your 4 teams going.
I picked Full Sense to beat QD Dig, and then I picked Full Sense to beat T1.
Yeah, but then like Zipto, I'm guessing you just have winning the first 3 games instantly.
Yes, I have Zipto instantly going through the uppers, but I have T1 then going to the lowers, and they play Sharper and lose.
Yeah, which
I think picking T1's completely reasonable, but
I think Zipto for sure could make it, and I don't think that's crazy to say.
Like I'm the only one that picked tier 2 teams, which is just like I didn't think that this would be the case. Like
I just
Again,
have to.
I
just have to support. I have to support my Nongshim is good.
No,
argument.
I'm surprised. Like the only team we all have is DFM. Actually,
I'm not surprised. They're clearly the best team
I'm
in
not
Playins.
surprised either.
No, they're not the best team in Playins. T1 is the best team in Playins.
No, they're not. T1 literally lost to DFM in the groups.
I don't care.
Like badly.
Like I don't care.
Like DFM
I don't
rolled
care about
them.
the shit.
I muted my mic on accident.
Oh, GG.
Bro, who the fuck cares about a fucking group stage play game, bro?
I was
Wilkin
saying-
apparently, because he's a nerd.
I'm the only one that has
yeah.
data.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
that
oh,
completely makes
yeah.
sense. I think that's reasonable.
I think Zeta have been playing good recently.
Yeah,
and I think
some
I
of the
want them to
games
qualify.
against like GE and Nongshim do concern me a little bit, like their map, like ability to play into a map 3 and stuff like that for like actually being able to qualify. But I think they can do some damage in this bracket. I just think overall,
also like the way my bracket fills out is they have to beat DR Rex and then Onside, which like those two easily winnable games.
Wait, what?
Because Zeta start in upper quarters.
Yeah, so they would play.
They play DRX
and they beat them. I'm assuming. Oh, and then they play the. Okay,
they
then they
lose
lose the
upper
DFM
semis,
and then
they go to lower round 3 and just win that game. And then they're in.
Onside making it there.
Yeah, I guess now that I'm seeing that, wait. Yeah, I'm actually gonna need to change that. Holy crap, that's so bad. I just realized what I had here.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I had them losing to RRQ. I actually have them losing to DRX, then beating Secret, then losing to RRQ in that order. I just think.
Wait. Okay, just continue. Sorry. No, sorry.
No. What were you confused about what I was saying?
No, I confused because I say like, okay, let me check my pick'ems and they didn't save.
GG.
Ooh.
It's over.
GG.
Well,
I can do it now.
And send it to me.
Yeah, I sent you one screenshot. It's fine.
Okay.
Right, well,
anyway, are we gonna do Pacific pick'ems now?
I was gonna say, do we want to do the Pacific bracket pick'ems first, or do we want to do the Americas game by game?
Let's do the bracket. We can do all of one region.
Yeah, let's do all Pacific.
Bracket speed.
All right, we're back with the playoff bracket now. We have our initial picks based on what we picked for the opening games, and we'll move on now to the upper quarterfinals. What?
I didn't pick Zipto to win that game.
Yes, but the three of us did. So
majority did. Okay.
Never mind.
All right, Zeta versus DRX. I'm assuming Adba has them winning this game. I personally have DRX winning this matchup, but I can be convinced to swap to Zeta if you want.
I have DRX. I have DRX.
You can make it a coin flip if you convince me, Adba.
Zeta because better recently, and I think DRX have like tried to lock in, but they're just not like they're they played the triple duelist and it worked for that one game, and then they switched back to normal comps. They tried to lock back in and they just didn't. And Zeta have been looking better, so that's why I picked Zeta.
That's fair. I also think there's a chance that like DRX tried the triple duelist and then just played like whatever comps after that because they realized they probably weren't going to make playoffs, and then are working on some stuff in the background. That would kind of be a termy thing to bring out some new good stuff here. It was just why I would pick DRX. I do also think like Zeta, like the top 3 players on Zeta are better than the top 3 players on DRX just in current form.
Yeah.
But the bottom 2 players on Zeta, I just have no faith in to be good in a like playoff, like high pressure setting against DRX, who have very good and experienced individuals across the board, outside of Young, obviously.
Okay. DFM go next.
I think DFM win this game. This one's going to be just a straight up battle, May versus Jemkin. But I also think, I think May is better, and I also think the rest of the DFM roster is better. I think Yatsuka and Akame have been playing very well. Kaide has been a little inconsistent, but still has good games here and there. Cess he's been surprisingly good, honestly, like individually.
He's better a lot.
I don't think I still like have questions about him when it comes to qualifying for like champs and playoffs and stuff like that. I genuinely don't think he's going to be good enough to do that. Even if the rest of the roster is playing really well, but I do for this game at least think DFM should win. Anybody disagree? Anybody want to pick our RQ here? Okay.
No,
just DFM. I think we all picked DFM. DFM was the one team we all picked to make it. So
yes, I mean maybe somebody had them through lowers or like losing this game or whatever. I don't know.
No, I mean if you had that.
No.
Okay, T1.
I have full sense in this game.
T1.
I think they'll be better.
I have T1.
I have T1 as well.
T1 have Meteor, and like I can't believe, like I refuse to believe the
full
stats that are telling me that Meteor is bad. Meteor clears Jit Boys while Meteor is asleep, by the way.
No, not true, actually. Meteor has been asleep and Jit Boys has been a better player.
Meteor could show up like asleep and like having nightmares, and he would still be better than Jit Boys.
Yeah, Wilkin, like you don't understand, we're talking about teams, like big teams here, bro. They don't care about group stage. They show up when it's needed.
They show
Well,
up
yeah,
when
but
it's needed.
T1 just made a roster change and has Stacks playing smokes in
Okay,
their
but they
last
have
game.
Meteor, so they win. Like
Meteor isn't good anymore. He's washed.
Meteor could. If Meteor has one fan left, it is me. We're picking T1.
I mean, okay, he hasn't been that bad this split. I'm he's not washed, but like I also don't think he's been particularly
Meteor
good.
is my goat, so we are picking T1.
He's not even like a top 2 player on his team.
Okay, we have 3 people picking T1. Like, stop. Like,
Yeah,
you're arguing against.
Put the T1 in the bag, bro.
Yeah,
I did.
Like,
I already did.
All
All
right.
right, who's winning?
Nongshim.
Nobody agrees with you.
it's Nongshim. I have Nongshim.
Adba?
Yeah, I have Nongshim.
I have. Wait, who do I have?
I don't know.
I have
Zipto.
Nongshim.
Guys are
Okay.
shots. No one
Nongshim.
actually watched Nongshim in the group stage. None of you.
Nongshim.
Yeah, but I need to push my
Other than
agenda.
Adba.
I need to
Other
push
than
my
Adba.
agenda.
Adba's the only one, and he's just agenda pushing. Neither of you two have watched this team. Clearly, because they're fucking terrible.
I'm just
Yeah, like they piss me off.
They're
They
actually
piss me off, but I don't believe in tier 2 Pacific. Like, you're gonna pay me to believe in that.
Lucas, have you watched Zipto? Because I know LB hasn't.
I watched like the last game they played
All right, name their whole roster right now.
of Septo.
Yeah.
Okay, they have.
There you go. That's my
no.
point.
Look
Proven.
at-
No,
I'll still pick
loading
Nongshim.
DMR pretty slowly.
Yeah,
They
I'll still
have-
put Nongshim through, but
Like, I don't remember the names. I don't care about the team, but I watched them play. Like, I say, oh, like, that's their Zulis. Like, I know, like, that, you know?
all right. Do we want to do upper semis or do we want to start in the lowers?
No, let's continue. Yeah, let's
do lower,
finish.
lower.
Finish.
No,
No,
lower,
let's finish.
lower,
Finish.
No, finish
Nope,
uppers. Finish uppers.
Nope.
Yeah. Well, can you say because like it's
We'll
too.
get you-
We should
against
do the
one
rest
right
of
now.
uppers because it's very easy.
Okay.
It's DFM.
Yeah, it's
and I think,
DFM. and
I think
DFM
T1
and
would
T1.
win this. I think T1
Yeah.
would win this game. I don't
Yeah.
believe in T1, but I think they would beat Nongshim. I don't believe in either
Yeah.
of these
Yeah.
teams.
Like this is that's easy.
Yeah. All right. Scroll down.
All right. Onside Zipto. I think Zipto easily win this.
Zipto.
They're by far the better
Yeah.
team. A lot of people have been talking to me in my YouTube comments about what player was it? Zysta on onside. Apparently he's really good.
Oh, I know him.
I watched him and I wasn't particularly inspired, but if he
Yeah,
comes in and is really good, then I'll say that I probably just watched the wrong games, honestly, of him.
Yeah, but I don't think they're beating Zipto though.
I still don't think they're beating Zipto anyway. Then Sharper versus Full Sense. I
Full Sense.
would pick Sharper in this game. If this was the game after Full Sense lose their second game against T1,
Yeah,
I think this would be a Sharper win.
Yeah, I'd also pick
Lucas?
Sharper.
Lucas, agenda push
Mm.
for tier 1 teams.
Yeah, like, on the full sense in the full sense game.
Yes, that's
In
what
the
we're
full
talking
sense
about,
center,
Lucas.
I have full sense. Like, what the
You're
fuck are we
actually
talking
brain
about?
dead.
Yeah.
You actually don't watch Pacific.
Tier 1 domination.
I'm telling you, Wilkin, I started this segment telling you I'm not betting against Primi against a tier 2 team.
Kadoom
I'm
is going to
not
play
doing
better
that.
than Primi in this game. Kadoom will play better than Primi in this game if it happens. Kadoom
Okay.
will outshoot Primi.
Hey, Wilkin, if when we finish his Playins,
Yeah.
and Primi has like a 1.7 fucking rating on BLR because he's farming these fucking idiots, I want you to grovel in my feet.
Okay, I'm gonna clip this. We're posting this on Twitter, and I'm making fun of you when he has like a 1 rating.
Okay.
A
okay,
one
are we gonna
rating
coin
is
flip?
now
Are we gonna
bad.
coin flip Sharper
Yes, that's
versus
like
Full Sense?
whatever. A 1 rating is like whatever.
A one rating is like you played like you went like 12 and 15.
You did your job. Is a 1
Yeah.
rating. So everybody, Abba, who do you have?
Sharper.
Okay, so it's 2-2. I'm gonna coin flip. Lucas,
And
you
we
can
got
pick.
Sharper. Okay.
You can pick the side, Lucas.
Oh, give me Tails.
Tails is
Full sense.
Full Sense. Bang, fuck you. I've never lost a coin flip.
Let's go.
You lost conflicts on the daily.
No, I not on the podcast. I have not lost a coin flip on the podcast.
The podcast doesn't count.
All right, RRQ QD dig. I think we're all going to pick RRQ here. Maybe Adbo would have QD.
Yeah.
I have
No,
QD.
RQ.
Fuck RQ.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
But
Whoa,
you can't
whoa.
outvote us.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, like
Democracy triumphs
Jemkin is
again.
better than the entire QD dig roster combined.
Okay, now Zeta.
Zeta over Team Secret. I don't think we're gonna argue too much about
Yep.
that.
Easy.
All right, who's LB gonna pick in the tier 2 versus tier 2 game?
Zipto.
Oh,
Zipto.
Wow. Okay. I would have Sharper in a
this-
game between these two teams, but
I mean, wait.
no, Sharper's
didn't
the SCA team, and then Zipto's the LCQ team.
Yeah, but I'm confused for a second. Who did Zipto play?
Search Sharper, because their games are under 555. Zipto's because they got signed after qualifying.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
They beat Fancy in the LCQ final.
Oh, it was Fancy.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what. Oh wait, no, it was Sharper. No, yeah, they did play Sharper.
Yeah, but they played Sharper in the
lost to them.
yes, and they lost that game, which is why I would pick Sharper partially. But I kind of just believe in Kadum more than I believe in any of the 555 or Zipto players.
Which that's fair. Holy shit, Enduous had 105 kills this series.
Yes, I mean this was insane.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't even notice him
I'll
playing.
still ride
this
my
one.
Zipto pick.
Yeah, Zipto.
Lucas.
yeah, I'm going for Zipto.
Why?
I'm not. I think. What do you mean? Why? I think Zipto is coming in as like. Are they? I don't know. I know that you're making me think about it, but I kind of think Zipto is the best tier 2 team coming into this event.
I disagree.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Sharper's better. I have Zipto going through uppers, but that's because of the bracket they got. I think Zipto would lose to RRQ if they played. And like if Zipto and Sharper swapped, I would have Sharper go on the same path Zipto did, and I think Zipto would maybe get through the lowers. But I think this is a terrible pick to have. I mean, maybe not terrible. Like I think these two teams are very close, but I don't fully trust Zipto to make like a run beating Sharper, who beat them in the final.
Yeah.
Which it was a very
Anyway,
good
the
game.
but
The
like-
final
bracket
very
kind of
close.
makes itself, no?
Yeah, but who cares about that? Like,
I mean,
I'm
would-
telling you, like,
would-
this last games doesn't.
But you would have Zeta in this game, right?
Yeah.
But I
Okay.
would personally have RRQ.
I would have RRQ.
Lucas?
Yeah, RRQ. It's Jenkins against a team with no guys. It's like it's fine.
What do you mean? Absol's better than any other player on RRQ other than Jemkin. Straight up. And so is what's his face? Fuck. Jesus, I completely forgot.
Wilkin, name every
Shota.
player on Zeta.
Oh well, I just pulled up their VLR page, so that's not fair.
Okay.
I did it before
I
you
would-
said
I
that,
would-
but Shota, yeah, he's also extremely good,
Yeah.
better than any of the other RRQ players. But I still think Jemkin's going to be enough to get them through this game, and they're the more experienced team in this bracket, which was the reason why I picked DRX over Zeta anyways. So, and I think it'll be extra relevant in this lowers. And then I would have Zipto over DRX in the lower round 3.
DRX. No,
and-
pick DRX.
Zipto.
Lucas.
DRX.
I have DRX. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Going
betting for
back to
this.
the coin flip.
I'm betting for this team to qualify. What do you mean?
All right, we're going back to the coin flip.
All right, Abba, what side?
Heads.
Bang. Always win.
Oh my
Yep.
god. I can't believe that a tier 2 team frauded their way into qualifying.
And then I'd have RRQ.
Brought
over
it. What do you
Nongshim.
mean?
Yeah, RRQ.
Nongshim.
Lucas?
Lucas?
Come on, Lucas. You know what to do.
Yeah, I'm going Nongshim.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Okay, well,
Let's go.
Okay, tails.
Yeah, I was going to ask Abby to pick.
Tails.
All right, this doesn't count. This one's
Yeah.
just like the one where it pulls up.
We won. Let's go.
We won.
LB, you sold! You sold
Yes!
my quad record!
Let's go.
That's actually so fucked. I shouldn't have let you
Dang.
pick, bro.
Bang.
It's always the opposite of whatever it starts on. Alright, so these will be our pick'ems for Pacific play-ins.
You have to click the
I
qualify
hate
for
this.
Zipto and Nongshim, by the way.
Doesn't even do anything, but yeah.
You have to click the qualified. Yeah, good job.
All right, but yeah, we'll move on to our Americas opening round pick'ems now. All right, now into Americas, starting with our first game here, Crew versus Bestia, and I think this game is fairly interesting. You have Crew coming off of a good win in their final week of the season. Obviously, they were god awful before that. But Bestia, I think, is also a solid tier 2 team here. Adba picked Crew, LB picked Crew, Lucas picked Bestia, and I picked Crew. I'm assuming Lucas did not expect to be the solo person here, but defend your pick,
I don't expect you guys. Okay, I'm defending this
I
team.
didn't expect you to be the solo person either, even though I picked Crew.
Yeah, guys.
Bestia's good.
Like, Bestia is a good team. Like, for some reason, Tacolilla is having like a second prime of his career. I know it's tier 2 Latam, but he's looking good. He wasn't looking that good in tier 2 Latam last year. He's actually looking insane. They have lost that to me is the biggest tier 2.
I think Loss will be the best player in this game.
From Brazil. Yeah. From Brazil, this is the best tier 2 prospect they have. He's so good. He's such a good player. Melcher, is kind of switching a little bit of roles, and he's playing a little of Ini now. And he's looking...
He's looking good.
I always thought he was... Yeah, he's looking good. They have Chuisin, that to me is a really, hype-up player. I really like this player. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be the youngest player in the whole Playins.
In Americas, at least?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, Knights are probably a little bit younger. But
Knights?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Knights is younger.
Knights has to be 18 to play, so if Chub isn't 18...
Yeah, but Chubi doesn't have to be 18 to play tier 2.
Yeah, so then he would be younger than Knights.
Yeah, so then he's younger than Knights.
But I'm pretty sure Chuisin turned 18 at the beginning of the year. Okay, it doesn't matter.
It's not important,
I
can see Bestia winning this game.
Bestia actually looks good. I really like what I'm seeing from them.
I'm saying 60-40 for Crew. I watched a bit of Bestia. They look pretty good. Like, I agree with most of Lucas's stuff. Or confidence that Crew can find some footage.
I may have chudded. Hold on. Continue. Just restart that point, LB. I accidentally pressed F12, which is my end recording button. So just cut out in the middle of that.
All right. But yeah.
But just
wait, tell me. Am I good to go?
Yeah, you're good. Just make your same point.
Okay. So yeah, I agreed with Lucas's takes. I think Bestia's a good team. I think they're looking pretty solid, and I would not be surprised if they won this game. My Crew pick is more confidence in Crew to find their footing. I think Crew have 5 good players. I think I have confidence in their system to at least be decent. Now, I don't think this team is going to be... I don't think Crew is going to be returning to their Stage 1 group stage form anytime soon. But, I don't know. I just have to have faith in a team that has Less, a team that has Sadak, and a team that has MW's era, you know?
I think...
I think their double initiator thing that they're going in is actually really good. I think that's working out pretty well for them. I think... Well, I'm not a huge fan of the Heat Chamber. It has looked better than...
It's better than him on Duelist. At least he's not full. At least when he does bait people fully, it's fine.
It makes more sense.
It's Chamber.
Yeah.
I think Crew have potential to be a solid team, and I think that will beat Bestia.
I was gonna say I think as long as they play similarly to how they played against Sentinels, they will win this game.
Yes, but I have confidence that they will.
If they don't, which is very possible, by the way, they could just play much worse in this game, then Bestia will win. And I feel very good about that.
I think every single player on Crew has the potential to just turn into a pumpkin, and if that happens, Bestia will win easily, just off individuals.
Yep, other than Sadak, he's actually been solid the entire
split. You have such a Canadian way with worse.
Alright, do we want to move on now to Envy versus M80? Alright.
Yes.
Well, this game, is there any interesting matchup in this game necessarily? Obviously, there's the narrative of the M80 versus Sentinel stuff in the next game, but I don't think there's any former teammates here or anything like that.
Alvin lost to Envy, but in finals. But
he could get the revenge.
But it's not the same team.
Wait, what was the question?
Just if there's any former teammates, narratives, stuff like that with this game.
Knights and Nismo. Do we say that?
Yeah, they were in Cuba together.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, before we reveal the picks, though,
I'm walking was the coach from Cuba, and he was
Yeah. Oh yeah, Caillou.
Continue.
But I was wondering if Lucas is gonna pick Envy, and if LB is gonna pick Envy just to go with his tier 1 train. He's not. Okay.
Yeah, Lucas is gonna pick Envy.
Lucas.
Yeah. I don't even know. We didn't let you talk about the Envy game last week, so I'll let you glaze them a little bit because I do think they've been playing better.
They're are going exponentially better for some reason.
M80 is by far the best tier 2 team, and I think that's why they win.
Yeah, it's the best tier 2 team, but then you watch the tier 2 games they're playing, and you watch like the best, like the worst mechanical servers of your life, and I don't think that's going to happen that much this game.
Other than like Caillou's one chud moment on
no from M80. I'm just saying their competition is having like here errors that are not happening on tier 1. And they're really good at punishing them.
This is just the worst take I've ever seen.
No. Like, Wilkin,
this
you
is
cannot
so
tell
bad.
me.
No, like,
Wilkin,
SRB is better than any other tier 2 team in Americas coming through.
No, they fucking lost to a coach. What do you mean?
The coach is a good player. I don't know what to tell you, man.
He hasn't played all fucking year. The guy was.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. So your point is that the tier 2 teams are worse because they lost to a coach, when Envy themselves, at the beginning of last split, lost to a coach who was objectively playing well in Americas. He was a very good support player in Americas for Loud.
Oh, buddy, but it's not the same team.
And your point?
Like, I don't get.
It's still a coach who was a former player and was good when he was a player. Allegedly, I didn't watch Batty when he was a player, but you were telling me he was good when he was.
Yeah, but like that. Yeah, but like, MB was playing worse than a tier 2 team. And now they're not.
Yes, they are. They're playing worse than M80.
They were fucking... No,
yeah,
if Demon 1 shot Haven, they wouldn't beat Haven against Energy.
No, they wouldn't.
I wouldn't say... They won't.
Okay,
like,
Lucas, so you said if they didn't chud, they would have won every single game. Because they've been...
Yeah,
that's what they've been doing.
Yeah, but like,
so
they were
you can't
playing
use
like
that excuse.
Worst.
They chud in every game. They are, like, one of the worst teams at just, like, being on the same page with each other all the time and making you know what team makes the most mechanical errors in VCT Americas? Envy.
No, Furia.
No, Furia is just bad. They don't make errors. They're just like they don't shoot well.
What do you mean?
Well, okay, not that. Okay, they make less errors than Envy do. They don't recall their chamber TP while they're in the middle of mid on Haven and then die because of it. They don't obviously
they're not doing that anymore.
The NB players' shooting mechanics are better. What do you mean they're not doing that anymore? Demon 1 did it against NRG in the last week of the season.
Yeah, but Demon 1 is a chud. I don't care about that guy.
And against Furia, they were still chudding on Haven when they lost. Like, some of the rounds that they lost were just absurd. I mean, even some of the rounds that they won were just insane. Like,
all I'm saying...
Your point that M80 is good at punishing teams for making stupid mistakes all the time in Tier 2 will work, like, that argument will work against better teams. When M80 is playing against, like, actual Tier 1 teams that are genuinely good, Envy is not one of those teams. They will make those mistakes all the time.
I will guarantee you, Envy will not do these mistakes.
Okay. Again,
I guarantee you. Like,
here we go.
I'm telling you now, like, you can get Kesby to wake up, you can get Demon 1 to wake up. You have Knights that's one of them.
This doesn't change anything. Just because they're playing better shooting-wise doesn't mean that they'll not make mistakes with the team.
M80 doesn't have enough depth to not get outshooted.
What are you? What?
Like, you are glazing too much. Like,
Bonnie is by far the best. Bonnie is by far the best player in this game. Also, I do find it funny. Bonnie for M80, he's by far the best player in this game. It's not close.
Best player on this game. You are actually trolling. Like, you don't believe this.
Yes.
Who's better? Who's better?
Genuinely, who's better?
Knights.
No, it's not even close. It's not even close, actually.
Bonnie is playing against fucking shots in Tier 2, and Knights is like, it was like actually playing well against
wasn't even that good in Tier 2. He's playing well in Tier 1, which is, he wasn't even that good in Tier 2, which then also disproves your point.
Tier 2 was not good.
You guys are actually chuds.
I think Nismo is better than any player on Envy as well. Maybe not shooting-wise, but he's a better player. I think Spaz is a better player than anybody on Envy. I think Alvin Boy is a better player than anybody on Envy. Other than Knights, probably. I think Knights is better than Alvin. I think the 4 M80 players are all better than, like, 95% of the Envy roster. Other than Caillou.
I'm actually, like, in disbelief in this.
I mean, you just didn't watch M80. if you don't believe this.
I watch M80. I watch almost all of the games in tier 2. But like when I'm watching against like playing against like teams like Big Ticks and Rose, I'm not impressed, Wilkin.
What the fuck do you mean? What? Those were
not Rose, but like you know what I mean. Like I watch M80 all year because I watch almost all of NA tier 2.
Yeah, they weren't that good in the previous stages, but if you watch stage 3, they were really good.
There's 2 good teams in tier 2 NA. Shopify, M80. All the other teams are actually awful.
Core is a good team. This is
not the best tier.
It's by far the best tier 2 region. It's not close.
Yeah, it's the best team because tier 2 as a whole is not that good.
True.
Yeah, true.
Anyway,
like,
can we move on from this game? Because
yeah,
let's
go look at
the
let's look at the EMEA bracket real quick and look at the 2 teams in the upper semifinal on the lower half of the bracket.
Bro.
Are you saying that these EMEA teams are like the tier 1 teams are good?
I don't think the tier 2 teams are that good either.
There's actually unironically 5 tier 1 teams in EMEA, and like the other ones are tier 2.
Like, I don't believe you're saying that you're watching me to my face and telling me. You're watching me to my face and telling
me. Hold on.
Yeah, okay,
you can yell at me after and then we're done. But, LB, you think Americas is less top-heavy than EMEA?
No, I just think EMEA is shit.
I think there are 4 teams in Americas that are worse than... Let's see. Let me look at EMEA real quick. So obviously Pacific is worse than anybody in Americas. Like that's just straight up true. I'll give you that.
Okay.
I think probably Giants are worse than anybody in Americas.
We are going super far off topic, by the way.
No.
Yes, we are.
You're arguing that like EMEA is so bad that therefore the tier 2 teams are winning when the tier 2 teams in EMEA aren't even that good.
Yeah, exactly. It's like babies versus babies.
Yeah, so this is
M80
who is a grown adult with very experienced good players on this team versus Envy who is just like throwing shit on the wall and just hoping it's good. Yeah, but you're arguing stupid points that like don't make any sense.
Okay. Wait, pause. Everyone shut up, okay? My point for arguing M80 here is that I think Envy just suck. I watched M80 and frankly I think
your mic is shutting a little bit.
Fix his mic.
I'll just mute.
GG.
1 second.
Okay, what do you mean just mute?
I found the clip. I was looking for a clip.
Okay.
Lucas, watch this clip or pull it up. I don't care.
I'll pull it up. Just
but
send it to me.
It's the very first clip in this video, and tell me that Bonnie is not better than any player on Envy.
Twitter clip to get me like.
This is not just a Twitter clip. This is a match clip.
Against.
Go full screen. It's against Sat.
Yeah, it's against Sat.
Yeah, who have Vita, who's like Vita's very good. Paint is good. Pain is very good.
One good player.
They don't.
It's Pain.
No.
Pain isn't even the best player on the team.
Yeah, they have Vita, Paint, Welly's not bad. Zaj has been good.
Welly's pretty bad. Pain is very good.
Like, Lucas,
you don't watch these games if you don't think this.
I watch every fucking game. I was on the Polar stream, Shadow Polars, watching every fucking tier 2 game.
But you're like gooning while watching the games. Like you're not actually paying attention.
There's no way.
Like there's no way. Like you watch me in my eyes and said to me, Alvin Boyce is better than any player on MB. Yep. I like Alvin Boyce. I want to see him in tier 1. He's not the best.
Yeah, he is.
Player that, like you're actually
you're
race rating me. You're actually race rating me.
Current form, yes.
Versus Furia.
Yeah.
2G versus Furia.
All right, we'll just move on. I'm just gonna skip. I'm just gonna click through this because this game is like the worst game ever.
Wait, I picked Furia?
Yeah,
that's what she told me. I mean, like I didn't want to pick 2G. I think this team is terrible. I think they're the worst tier 2 team. I think they're the worst tier 2 team in Americas.
I like them when I watch them. Not gonna lie. Like frankly, I think 2G.
I mean,
2G versus M80. I'm not sure if I'd pick 2G. Versus
no,
M80.
you wouldn't.
What?
You don't believe that.
This is not.
I don't think I would.
We're having, and we need to move on.
Yes, we're going to the next team, which also is going to be a very big, just like whatever. C9's going to be.
Yeah, everyone
Fluke Show.
C9, yeah, C9 is playing good.
Yeah,
I
C9
think
is
Fluke
actually
Show is
playing
better than.
And I had to pick C9 because Paula unfollowed me on Twitter as well.
Well, I think this Fluke Show team is pretty interesting with Zanatsu, Tubies, and Paula. I think they're all nice players, but JCC might be the worst player in America's coming in. And Mazine is not that far behind him.
Worse than
And C9 is playing really good. Like that's like
they've been playing
they're
great
actually,
Valorant
like,
these last
turning
2
up.
weeks, specifically against 100
That's
Teams. That game was awesome from them.
yeah, like
Specific-
they
like
played one of
Oxy.
the better games.
Like,
Yeah, they
I mean,
played one
we
of the
talked about
better
it with
games in
Jemkin.
Americas.
We talked about it with Jemkin. Even if the C9 team does decide to go back to chudding and this Fluke Show team is playing pretty well, Oxy will do enough to get them across the line in this game. And I think Fireball and Jack will be good supportive players. I think Vic will play better than he's been playing. And this team should be very good. And then
And yeah,
I think,
Oxy is the guy to win.
and then I think we'll move on to, I think that was the last game. And then we'll go up to
We go to the bracket.
Yeah, no, not the bracket, but the playoff
the-
teams, where I was shocked to see you guys all pick Sentinels. Did we watch the last, 3 weeks of this team?
Yeah.
Sentinels is good.
Yeah,
Like,
Okay, they had a few bad games, but they still have 5 good players.
If a game goes to map 3, they just lose.
So? It's not going to go to map 3. They're going to win every game in 2 series. Or in 2 maps.
You think they're going to win every game in two maps? You think they're going to beat
Yeah.
MIBR in 2
Okay.
maps?
Yeah, they're going to 2-0 MIBR.
You don't
Like,
believe that?
Cortesia versus Tex is a galactic gap, and that's going
He's
to 2-0.
not only fighting Tex. And Cortesia
Yes, he is.
isn't even playing that good right now. He's been playing like ass these last three
I mean,
games.
I will say Sen have Redux, which might hurt them a little bit, but
Redux has been playing better than Core.
no, I'm rage faded with that one. I'm rage faded.
Like Redux has been playing well.
I just think Sentinels are a good, solid team, and I have faith in them.
You
that they'll
don't.
be at least good enough.
They are not like. Did you watch the game against Crew, LB? Like, genuine question. Because they
don't
were
think
not
so.
a good solid team in that game. They just sat back on Sunset and Breeze defense sides and just let Crew do whatever the fuck they wanted to do.
Yeah, that was I was fuming at that.
And
but,
that
like,
was
again,
how they
that's one
played
game.
in pretty much every game on their defense side that they lost. Specifically on the map 3s.
I want to talk about my Sen pick.
Yeah.
That was actually the hardest pick for me because my bracket came down for the last spot to either Cloud9 or Sentinels.
I think that
And
was the same for me.
I was really, really debating picking Cloud9, but I just couldn't.
I didn't have to think about it at all. It was really easy for me to pick C9.
I kind of feel bad. I want C9. But
Lucas,
my bracket just
what's your bracket for Envy to make it, by the way? So you have them beating M80.
Yeah, wait, what the fuck? I didn't even see that.
Yeah, they
We're
have
about to
beaten
go into the
M80.
bracket.
They're beating Sentinels.
Actually,
They're losing against
I don't even hate
MIBR.
the beating Sentinels take.
They're losing against MIBR. And for
The lower
my
round
bracket
3.
came out, on the lower round 3, they're beating M80 again. After qualifying.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the bracket.
Yeah, bracket
Well,
time.
I mean, does anybody want to say anything about G2 or MIBR?
They're
No,
just
I mean, they're just clearly the two best teams.
what's your bracket for Crew to make it? So they beat Bestia.
Let
right?
me pull this up real quick.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you.
Yeah, beat Bestia, lose time. I actually am just gonna do my bracket really quick.
You didn't
I will
do
be
a
honest.
bracket and you just picked 4 teams randomly.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
That's not good.
Let me see here.
We actually have
So
like
then-
bums on the podcast.
Then they would beat Fluxo or Fluxo.
Yeah.
Then they would beat M80. And
Yeah.
then they would probably beat Cloud9, right? They'd play Cloud9
Honestly,
and beat them.
that's not that bad. I think you could have
Okay.
made a worse bracket.
You know,
I don't mind that too much.
actually, when I was looking at my bracket, like I could see Crew, like I have Crew beating Bestia, losing MIBR, and then they would play, and then they would be lower bracket against Fluke Show, Sentinels, Cloud9, and I could see them winning those games.
By the way, I have M80 going through uppers here. I have them beating NB, beating Sen, beating MIBR all in a row. Because I think MIBR is just chuds. Like, with what Lucas was saying, with M80 being really good at punishing mistakes, MIBR makes a shitload of mistakes, and the M80 players will be able to be good enough to do it. Obviously, I think Zekin and Aspas and Verno are all better players than most of the M80 players, but I think in this game, or in that game, Mazzino is playing like fucking dog shit. You don't believe that.
No, Mazzino is fine. Like I am a Mazzino.
Mazzino has been this team's worst player this split. He's been worse than Tex.
No, he has not been. Anyway, continue.
His calling's been fine, so I guess that kind of equals out. Maybe is that why, or is it just strictly individual with you?
Just strictly individually. I think
Your brain
Mazzino is just solid. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I think it should like shoot you. Like your takes are pissing me off today.
Okay, anyway. Are we gonna
Yeah, we're gonna pull up the
hot takes time.
Oh, we gotta do the bracket first.
Oh my god, we're going to fight this.
So we picked
Crew.
We picked M80. We picked 2G, and we picked C9.
Yes.
Wait,
I
can
would.
we take a pause recording for a second?
Yeah.
Okay,
right. Very mandatory break that we needed to take there. That definitely wasn't Adba showing us the worst Twitter video of all time. We'll start with MIBR crew. I think this is a pretty easy MIBR. I think there's I think in terms of making the pick, it's easy for him to pick MIBR.
Yeah.
I don't know if this game. Yeah, I don't think this game will be easy for MIBR
necessarily. It's a 55-45 for me.
No, this is like a 60-40, but everyone agrees that MIBR is the 60, pretty much.
Yeah. Yep. And then Sentinels M80. I think Kaplan and Caillou get their revenge in this game. Sentinels have looked terrible.
This is Sentinels.
Adba?
M80. What?
This is an easy pick for me.
I think even
recently, for me as well.
Personally, even recently, I think Sentinels have looked better than M80. I watched M80. I really wasn't impressed with them. I think a lot of them comes down to they can farm tier 2 teams because, again, as you said, they are good at punishing mistakes. But I just don't think that Sentinels are going to give them as many open-ins.
Yeah, because they don't do any... Sentinels don't do anything on their defense side, so they won't give them, kills. But I think M80 can just walk around the entire map and just win the round anyways, because it doesn't matter.
I think Sentinels will make mistakes, and I think M80 will get some decent rounds off that. And yes, I don't have faith in Sentinels' defensive sides, but I don't see that adding up to I don't see that adding up to 13 rounds twice in a row.
Sentinels aren't good on either side of the map either. Their calling on attack is good, but neither duelist player has been playing good for Sentinels.
It doesn't have to be twice in a row.
All right, Adba, you pick.
Yeah.
Tails.
Fuck,
I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah.
Let the coin flip.
Fuck M80.
I
fucking like the team, but you guys are making me hate them, bro.
I did the Wilkins strat.
Okay, so we're picking both of these, right?
Yeah.
I left the tab open that time. I think that's why it was fucked up. That was my bad. But I don't think we have any other opinions about this. And I think if you're picking Sen over MIBR, you're trolling. And I would personally think G2's beating C9, but I think there's a higher chance of C9 winning this game than...
Yeah, this game is closer than it should be.
G2 and MIBR are just high above every other team in this Playins, in my opinion.
MIBR is...
Or I would say high above, but I would say, I think you're trolling if you don't see these as the clear top 2.
I think they're the top 2 teams overall, but I don't think MIBR will be the upper bracket qualifying team. But that's a separate thing. I just think they lose to M80. That's not even me saying M80 is necessarily better. I just think they lose. Then Bestia, EG. I would have Bestia.
Yeah. EG is playing better.
Yeah, I don't think they're playing better than Bestia, though. I think Loss is by far the best player in this game.
EG is better.
Adba?
I'm predicting EG.
Please pick Bestia. Please, for the love of God.
EG. Sorry.
Hate you. I hate you. I actually hate you.
I think Bestia is a good team.
Tails for Bestia. Jesus Christ.
I never lost a question.
Well, I hadn't. I was saying something that was factually true. Yeah. And then Envy 2G, I think Envy is clearly the better team here.
2G.
I think
because you hate 2G.
No, Envy.
That's 2G.
Fuck you.
I think Knights will just solo win Envy this game against 2G.
Actually, that's kind of fair.
And then,
I pick M80.
M80.
Here. Furia is looking like the worst team in Americas.
I would have Furia, or I never not Furia.
I think. Wait for the Furia M80 game. I think Furia clearly have.
We're not spending time on this.
No. Just let me say my piece. I think Furia clearly have the better scan player, but I don't think that's going to be able to carry them to anything. Anyway, continue.
Better scan player.
Caillou's a better player than Kong.
Rage bait needs to stop.
No, and then I would have Crew over Fluke Show, but I think this game could go either way. I think if we have Crew losing this game,
It's Crew.
But I think it's very similar to this game, where I think it won't be easy for Crew in this game, but I think Crew will win and should win.
It's Crew, and there's no
Then
contest.
I would pick Envy over EG.
No.
Pretty easily. I think the individual skill from Envy alone will get them through this game. And they were
You
not
say
shown
that,
as much.
but like, I think like EG is playing better for some reason.
I mean, Kesmet these last 2 weeks has been like a real player. Like if he keeps,
Yeah, that's true. Like
if he keeps
the last
playing
time they
better-
played, Kesnet was not a real player. But if Kesnet like wake up, like said like, okay, I want to like actually play the game now.
Also,
Like
like
he's solo winning this game.
Envy's playing better comps. They have a better idea of what their map pool is than they did in that first game against
Okay, wait.
EG.
Oh, the sunset,
What's
is
Adba
so
picking?
good, man.
What's
I
Adba picking?
fucking love every sunset.
Adba? Who do you have?
EG.
Vinho.
Yes.
You!
Why are we fucking coin flipping every game?
LB, you pick.
LB, don't let me down, bro.
Tails.
Come on.
Of course, the Fury picks still.
Fuck.
Nice.
Bro.
Fuck you.
Should have been Adva. All right. I mean, it's not going to matter because Sentinels is going to win anyway.
I would
No,
have Envy
no,
over
maybe-
Sentinels in this game.
MAD.
Yeah, I made it against
MAD crew. Oh, I have crew.
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 LB pick.
No. I'm not.
LB pick. I want you to pick. I
Lucas
insist.
pick.
I'll no.
Heads.
Lucas pick. Okay. Heads.
Yeah, heads.
Heads.
I was going heads. Nice!
Yeah.
Fuck MAD!
Fuck MAD.
And then
No,
I would
what
have
the
Envy
fuck
over
is-
Sentinels, and then C9
Sentinels.
over Crew.
You
I-
just want us to look like idiots.
Do we need C9 to? Do we want Crew to win this game at all? Like, do we all have C9?
No,
I
I picked C9.
I have
Pick
Crew.
C9.
I have Crew.
Okay, well we all have C9.
I'm
So fuck
surrounded
you,
by
LB.
chuds.
Yeah, I have Envy here.
Like,
I would have Envy over Sentinels in this game.
Hey,
have
if you're the odd man out, that means you're the one in the wrong.
True.
okay. Well, majority.
That's how it
Fallacy
works.
of majority or some shit. I forgot what it's called.
And then
Yeah, okay, cool.
So,
Guys,
so
we have two
both-
Envies.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
have to
Wait. Who picked? Who's LB picked Sen, right?
I have Sun.
Adba. Please
Adba?
pick Envy just to make LB
I'll
mad.
pick. I mean, I have Sen in my 4, but I'll pick Envy.
Fuck you.
God,
Let's
what?
go.
No way we have envy.
This is your
making
fault,
top-
LB. This is your fault.
How is it my
Yeah,
fault?
this
I
is
would
your
have picked
fault.
Sen
This is
if
your
you had picked M80 to make it out, or had let us pick M80.
What do you mean?
I'm picking Envy mostly to make you mad, but also like I genuinely believe there's a chance in this game. Like Envy winning
guys,
3
like-
games in a row here is completely
I'm
possible.
legitimately just surrounded by chuds. Like, it is what it is.
Envy is going to play Sentinels in actually none of these games. They're not going to play Sentinels. So never mind.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they're gonna play Sentinels and they're gonna beat them, but I
What
genuinely
a
don't
fucking
believe
what a fucking bracket, bro. This is horseshit, bro.
that.
This is like the worst thing
I
ever.
don't think any of us like this bracket. I don't think one person here likes this bracket.
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
no,
the
no.
upper. I think the upper bracket is just an exact copy of my upper bracket, but the lower bracket is just random bullshit.
What a fucking we threw actually pieces of shit to the wall and call it art, bro.
All right. Do we want to move on to our hot takes now? Which I genuinely think I'm gonna get less mad at the hot take segment than I take this.
No, I'm so ready for the hot takes. Like, I'm so ready for.
All right, so we are back with our hot takes now. Basically, how this is going to work is we each have 3 takes. We're going to say them in order of how, like, basically the goal is to piss each other off as most as possible with these takes. But we have to actually believe them. Like, you have to genuinely, in your heart of hearts, believe this to a certain degree. Like, you don't have to, like, 100% believe it, but it has to be, like, an opinion. Like, it can't be just flat out rage bait. Is basically
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
I have 3 opinions that I believe that I think I will get crucified for.
And yeah, basically we're going to say them in order from based on how much we think that we're going to piss each other off. So it's going to start with the least bad one, and then it'll go up to the most bad one. And we're basically using this tier list to rank each person in each like area. So like if I have the worst 3rd take, then I'm here, then Adba, then whatever. That makes sense. All right.
Okay.
So who wants to start us out with the first take? All right.
I can start
so
with
this is your least bad take.
Yeah, my somewhat
Yeah, yeah.
spicy. Somewhat spicy is what I labeled it.
Okay.
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 So I think that
I'm so
Forsaken
scared.
is one. I think Forsaken is one of the most overrated players of all time. I think he, as a player, he is a great player, but the way he plays the game, his playstyle pushes him to make a lot of mistakes that cost his team rounds that people typically gloss over.
Then he just wins the rounds after that. Like that. There's reasons I disagree with
let
but this one
let me
doesn't
talk. Let me talk. Okay, we should have this thing where we let the person talk. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I don't have much to say about my
I think he's a guy that he sees a lot of angles and he'll say like I can do this and I'll win us the round. And sometimes it does and it looks really good, but sometimes it looks really bad. Like he'll go for flanks, leave his team isolated, they'll die, and then he'll basically just bait his team and all die. So I think, and also the fact that he was good at Toronto has done a lot for people to gloss over all the times he was bad. So I still do think that Forsaken is solidly like a top 10 player in Valorant history. I still do think he is like a consistently elite player in Pacific, but he's not a serious GOAT contender. He's not the best player on his team. He's far from the best player on his team. And I think people overrate him a lot.
I think currently he's not the best player on his team, but all time he's the best player on his team.
I think one of the reasons a lot of people glaze Forsaken is like the narrative that he's this super flex. And
which I think is also not true.
Yeah, my issue with that is that he has played every agent on the team on the game. He's good at like 3 of them.
That's just not true. That's just straight up false.
He's an international success with like 3 of them.
No,
like,
not true.
No.
Like you're just talking about recently when you say that, but like
Paperx wasn't winning until he like sticks to a couple of agents.
That doesn't mean that he is bad at them. Okay, do you want me to list the agents that he's good at an international level?
Okay.
Omen, Astra,
yes,
Harbor.
Omen is his best agent.
I actually disagree with that. I think his Sky is good at an international level. His Neon is good at an international level. I think you go down the board. His Jet has been good in at least maybe not like I don't think he'd be a good Jet player right now at an international level, but historically when he played it, it has been good. His Yoru
in the Paralympic era, he was playing the
Yoru has been good. His Sova, I think that's debatable. I think you can say no, and I would be fine with that. But then you get to the Sentinel class, where that is his best role, in my opinion. I think his chamber in the chamber meta was elite. He was one of the best chambers at what was the run that they made? What was the event?
Copenhagen?
Yeah, Copenhagen. He was one of the best chambers at that event. Not the best, but one of. Killjoy, in their run at Champs 2023, he was elite on that agent. His Astra, again, as I said, was really good. His Brim is really good. His Cypher has been really good at multiple points. His Viper, when he has played it very briefly, was very good. His Veto, when he's played it, was also very good. And I mean, like, there's some agents where he's barely played it internationally, and you can't really argue for those agents necessarily. But I think he's been good on other ones, like the KO. His Soba's been good at times. His Fade's been good at times. His Raze has been good at times.
Yeah, but you say that, and like almost every agent is an agent from like 2 or 3 years ago, and I don't think he will do it now
because he has Divide on his team. He would definitely be one of the best. He would be the best Sentinel player in Pacific if he was playing it.
No,
Divide clears him anyway.
Okay,
we can't spend like 10 minutes per take.
Yeah, I don't think that take was that bad. I think that'll be our. I genuinely think that'll be the least bad take of this. At least mine, I think might make people bad.
I think you fix your take saying like he's still a top 10 player of all time. He's just not like.
Yeah. Like I don't know. People say, "Oh, Forsaken, he's GOAT contender with like Chronicle and Aspas and whatever."
I think he was, but I think after the last
on that level.
After his past tournament and Pacific performances,
let me go next.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. So my next take, or this is my first take, but I think, I mean, I'm just thinking of these right now because, like I said, I only had one.
Yeah.
But I actually do believe in this one. I think Veto is better than Chamber.
Just overall as an agent?
Yeah. And this is my first take because I don't think it's that hot. But yeah,
I mean, could be a little. I think for most people that would be pretty hot.
Yeah, but for like in the grand scheme of things, like compared to my other takes, it's not that hot. I don't think.
I like this take, but I disagree.
Yeah, I also say.
Like I think. Yeah,
go. No, you go after.
Okay, I think it's a reasonable take. But I don't really see the two as super comparable because like yeah, they both have TPs, but the main reason you play Chamber is because he has the insta TP. Vito's TPs are not really comparable to that.
Yeah,
and then
it's
Vito
more like a Vito versus Yoru kind
and
of
then
thing.
Vito, you have you pick him for the util deletion with the zap.
Yeah.
So I don't think
Yeah.
they're super comparable,
Well, they're
but I
the same
think overall
role.
Chamber is just better.
Yeah,
just because
that's
I
why
think
I'm comparing them, because it's the same
Yeah.
role.
Yeah, but I
And I
think the
think
insta
but
TP for Chamber, I personally think the insta TP for Chamber is more valuable than anything Vito has. And
I agree.
I don't think Vito, like I have yet to see a team make consistent value out of the zap, and I don't have an idea for how to make consistent value out of the zap. And so until that happens, I
Just-
don't.
just- Zap is
EG got it
too
against
expensive.
Envy, but that's against Envy.
Yeah,
so.
that again,
Yeah, doesn't
consistent.
count.
Okay, yeah, one game against Plumbers is
So,
not consistent to me.
I would say personally, like if we're discussing this, I think LB's take is worse than Adva's so far. I'm actually a little surprised that we didn't get one worse than that, than LB's. But I think overall it's a reasonable take, but I disagree. Just I think mostly because of like what maps Vito's viable on necessarily. Like Chamber can be played on pretty much any map.
Yeah,
Vito-
Chamber can be every map, but Vito not really.
But like on the maps that Vito is good, I think that's definitely a fair argument to be made.
Yeah.
All right, Lucas, do you want to go next or do you want me to go?
I don't care. I can go next if you
Yeah,
want.
you go. I think I'm gonna have the
go.
worst take here. I think you guys are gonna be the most mad at mine, but I genuinely
probably.
believe this like 100% with every fiber of my being.
This
It
is
takes like always bad, so
yeah, this is a skin take.
Oh no, this is gonna
be the worst one.
This is gonna be the worst
Lucas
one.
is Lucas has a lot of chud opinions,
Yeah,
especially with skin.
Lucas
so
has
this
the
could
worst
be
skin
crazy.
takes I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
so.
this could be insane.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure you guys know this take from me, but
Probably.
it's really known that a lot of skins are only used not because people actually like them, because a player used them. You know, I think like
Yeah.
the Demon One Blue Gaia
Yeah.
is like the clear example of that. But there's no like the most meta skin of the game that everyone fucking uses is the fucking Recon, and it's fucking insane that I have to see the skin every fucking game when it's a clear 5 out of 10 skin.
I
Like, I don't
don't even
believe
want to
people
spend your time
actually-
arguing this. This is the worst take I've ever heard
Yeah,
in my life.
I'm
I don't
gonna
know
be
how
honest,
you're going to
Recon
have
is
worse
the best
takes than
phantom
this.
skin and it isn't close.
I don't know
No,
how you're going to
it's
have one
not.
worse than this, Lucas.
I thought you were gonna say Champs 2021.
No,
But-
I don't talk about like I don't care that much about the champ skins.
I mean, I think the take is whatever. Like, I think Recon is a good skin, but there's also a bunch of other good.
Yeah,
Phantom
there's other
skins
good
that you can
Phantom
use.
skins, but he said that Recon
Well,
is a 5
yeah,
out of
Recon is-
10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
it's
don't
a
agree
clear
with that.
5 out of 10.
But
The only thing Recon has is the sound, and it's not even the best sound.
I think it looks good as well. Like the attachments are
No.
cool. That's a cool.
It
skin
looks the
idea.
best and it sounds the best out of any Phantom skin.
No, it's so like it doesn't look the best. Like it doesn't.
Okay, maybe
Like,
there's
it
ones
has
that look
one
better,
good
but they have
variant.
terrible sounds. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Actually, it has two
I
good
don't-
it
variants.
does
The
matter.
gray one is good,
No,
I-
it's just the red one.
but I would never use
I
it.
also don't agree with what you said. When you were talking about Demon One, like you said that people don't
That's like-
necessarily like the skins. They like them because a player used them. I think they
Yeah.
see that a player uses them, and then they think the skin looks cool.
No, because
Yeah,
like
you have
the
the
blue.
you have the logic backwards.
Yeah.
No, the blue variant of the Gaia is like the third best variant. So it's not that good to only see that one, you know?
Okay, so I could say maybe red is above it, but what is the third?
White?
Yeah,
That one's
you-
okay. I think that one's the second best, but I think it's blue, then the
No,
red, white
no,
one,
it's-
and then orange.
Green
it's
is the
white,
worst, but
then red,
Green is the worst.
then
Green is the
blue,
worst.
then green.
No.
Yeah,
I would go blue, red.
All right. I don't want
white,
to. I don't want
green.
to spend
Yeah,
more
yeah.
time on this
Just
take.
finish.
It's just. It's bad. All right. So my take. I don't really have too much to say about this. Other like honestly, for most of my takes here, I don't have too much to say. But the first one is if PaperX had May in place of something, they would have gone 3 out of 3 in international wins this year.
this year?
Yeah, this year.
Absolutely. No, insane.
No,
Insane.
no.
That's not
I
insane.
think
That's
in
not
the
insane.
finals, May would be better than something, and they would still get to the finals with May.
Yeah,
No.
I
I
think
would
something's a
agree.
better
100%.
player than May. I have him over May in my player rankings. I think just overall all time,
This is the
something's a better
This
player.
is the most vibes-based take I've ever
Nope.
heard in my life.
No, I think they make the final with May because I think May plays even better in a Paper X system as well. And I think May just is better. Like, it would straight up play better in the finals than something would, and it wouldn't even be remotely close.
Yeah, I actually don't think this is that hot.
I mean, May's a good player, but something is currently the best player on PaperX. Yeah. So I cannot go. Like, yeah, he had like poor showing in.
I think
in
May. I think May would be the best player on PaperX, anyways.
No, because like I refuse to take this take seriously because May has not played one international in his career. I don't know how he's going to play. He can just be a regional farmer for all we know. Like, we don't know.
We didn't know how something was going to play heading into his first international. We didn't know how Neon was going to play going into his first international. We didn't know how like any player like that has played. But like, this PaperX, we didn't know how Envy was going to play in his first international. This PaperX team multiple times has proven that it doesn't matter when players go to their first international. They have enough experience around that can like not just make up for it, but make that player still play well.
Yep.
And up to the same standard.
I don't agree with this take.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's kind of the point. So would you guys have mine worse than Lucas's?
Yeah, I would have yours as the worst.
I think Lucas is worse than mine.
No,
but...
I would have Lucas's worse.
Lucas is
but I'm okay with, I don't think LB or Adbus were that bad, and I think it's fair to have mine over both of them, because I think mine's a bit hotter of a take. Yeah. All right, do we want to go in reverse order, or do we want to just like go back to LB and cycle it again?
I'm fine to go back to me.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go in normal order every time.
Okay. All right, you're up then.
So, Kesnet Deus.
Oh my god.
Good start.
Kesnet Deus is a top 10 duelist of all time. And, furthermore, I believe he has a solid case for being top 5.
Oh my god, I didn't even say that!
This is your second take?
Yeah, the third take you guys are going to shut me up
Who are your top 10? Who are your top 10?
Yeah, my top 10?
Yeah, duelist of all time.
Well, okay, I'm just going to explain how I think about it, okay?
First, no. I just want to hear your list. That's all I want to hear. And then you can explain why after.
Okay. 1 second. Let me pull up my spreadsheet with...
He's trying to stall.
Yeah.
I want to say, I didn't know this was going to be a thing.
Okay. From here, I'll go from... Oh god, my spreadsheet is lagging. Okay. I'll go from 10 up, okay? Yep. Number 10, Tens. Number 9, Kesnet. Number 8, Texture. Number 7, Kankang. Number 6, Something. Number 5, Jogamo. Number 4, Zekken. Number 3, Jing. Number 2, Durka. Number 1, Aspas.
Okay, I don't agree with a lot of that list, but how does Kesnet have a case for any player over him? Also, CNED, Yay, Demon 1.
CNED, Yay, and CNED is 11. Demon 1 and Yay don't come close.
Okay, I can see Yay because he didn't play much Duelist, but Demon 1 did play a lot of Duelist. That take is just bad. Anyway, I don't know if Demon 1's necessarily better than Kesnet, I'll say. But you could have consideration.
My reasoning for why Kesnet is consistently top 10 and has a solid case for top 5 is that I think he's consistently been a middle lane to top duelist in Americas pretty much since the fucking late Bronze Age.
Yeah.
I think he has consistently been good across metas. He was good in Chamber. He was good in Jet. He's got a Raze. He's got a Neon. He doesn't have a very good Yoru. But,
he's terrible on Yoru.
Yeah,
I will say, but like
I think in terms of, and I also think that in terms of just pure consistency, like I don't think outside of like Durka, Aspas, and Jing
and Zekken,
no other
and Jogamo.
Not Zekken, I wouldn't say. Not Jogamo.
I think Mada's also been more consistent in his time in Tier 1. Sato's been more consistent.
Yeah, but Mada
Texture's been more consistent.
Let me speak, man. I think Mada has just not had that longevity. Kesnet has consistently been good since 2021. And then I think he also has the peaks to back it up. Yeah, he doesn't have a trophy, but he's had times where he's solo carried his team to internationals, or that one time to a deep run at an international.
Time singular.
Yeah, I know, but that still puts him in the top 10 consistently. Like, that still puts him in top 10. And I think you could make a case for him being top 5.
I think he has a case for being top 10. I would personally have pretty much any player who's won a trophy over Kesnet. Any duelist who's won a trophy.
But to me, But to me, the way the duelist, like top duelists of all time, shakes out is you have Aspal, Sturka, and Jing as a clear top 3, and then Zekken as a clear 4th.
You didn't even list the best duelist in the top 3.
And then the 5th slot is pretty open. So like I would have Jogamo in 5th, but if you want to say something, I could see that. If you want to say Kang, I could see that. You want to say Texture, I could see that. You want to say Kesnet, I could see that.
I think the one, I don't think he has any argument over Concon, personally. I think also you're missing a player that's over him as well, which is Buzz.
Who?
I also don't think he has an argument over something. I don't know. I don't think Buzz is necessarily like he's on the same level that like those two guys are, but Buzz has a trophy and Buzz has that longevity and has been better than Kesnet in most of those years.
Buzz does not have the same peaks as Kesnet has, in my opinion.
Wilkin, I have a question.
But he doesn't have the same lows that Kesnet has.
This is purely hypothetical.
Yeah.
But if in the 2021 run, Crew ended up winning, where would you have Kesnet?
I think he'd be clearly top 10. I would have him probably over.
Oh, I'm so ready. Okay, just wait for my third take.
No, I don't know. I think, but I do think Kesnet he would be clearly top 10 if they had won that 2021 champs run.
Yeah, and now you have it like champs. He might be top 10, but you have to think about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just strictly on longevity, but other stuff like I think he's gonna. I think any case that he had for top 5 has been completely ruined by this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. But I don't want to erase all like 5 years of
which is why I think he has a maybe a small argument, but I really wouldn't say that.
I don't think I ever glazed Kesnet like I was hearing now, bro.
Honestly, like the top 10 take isn't that bad. The argument for top 5 is horrible. Which I don't know, like what part of that, like you probably the argument for top 5 you don't believe as much, which makes the take not as bad. Which is kind of
no. I sincerely believe that he could be top 5. Like I think personally, if like he solo carries Envy to fucking champions, he's top 5. No. Like if Envy makes champions, Kesnet is top 5.
Making a run like Kesnet makes miracle runs to champs because he's playing well, but he's not solo. He doesn't solo carry his team every time. Like the LCQ crew run.
If Envy makes champs, Kesnet is the clear 5th best duelist of all time.
Okay, yeah, but you're saying that Kesnet is solo carrying his team to events when that's just not true. Like he's probably the centerpiece and the best player on those teams, but
yeah, that's fair.
The Crew 2023 LCQ run.
Honestly, was clearly a really good player on that.
All right. Anyway, so
Kesnet
Lucas, you agree with me, right?
Not like himself playing very well was not even the biggest like reason why that team was good. It was the calling and how well they were maneuvering around the map on the attack side.
We're getting Melster IGL English?
In that specific event, yes. I think a lot of the other time, Melzer has not been a great IGL in Tier 1. But
must be my birthday today, bro. I'm getting pumped here, bro.
Alright, but I think we should move on from that one.
Yeah, it was like a lot of time on this take. Elvi, I love your take. It was clearly like your best take of all time.
Alright, Adva, you're up next.
Okay. My next take is that Fnatic will have another down year next year.
Ooh.
I think your first take was more hot than this. Because I think Boso's going to retire after this year.
Yeah, which I
think then makes.
But I feel the opposite of what you're thinking. I feel like that would make them have a better chance.
I think the calling would just be so bad. Like it wouldn't be any better than it is right now. I don't think.
Well, no, it wouldn't be better. But like, if they can get like the same level, but like an actual shooter.
But the calling isn't even good right now. From Fnatic, I don't think. I think their attack side has been horrid this entire split, and I'm arguing like I agree with your take straight up. Like I think this is less hot than your first one, as I said, but I don't think like it would be a down year for them to do not that great without Boaster. I think obviously having Alfear on this team is a big piece. Cloud has been decent. Crashies has been okay. But
you know, my main problem is that Buster retires. Like
Yeah.
I think we don't know if this is happening, but like I think everyone thinks it's happening.
It's pretty likely, probably.
So Buster is retiring, and like what do like? Okay, is Cloud yelling? But I don't think Alpha is staying in this team if Buster is retiring. I think he was pretty. He still has been pretty vocal about like wanting to play with Buster. Like one of the reasons he hasn't left this team yet is because he wants to play with Buster.
Yeah.
So I don't know how likely this is, you know?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. So if we lose Buster, that has been a central piece of this team, and we lose Alpha year, is it a down year? That's my point. You know?
I think the semantics of the question or of the take are a little odd, but I think like even if this same Fnatic team played next year, right? I think I would still agree with you. Anyways, I think they would still have another down year.
I was like,
you could make arguments for them to be better than they are this year, but I think the likely scenario would be down year.
I created the take with the assumption that the roster would be the same.
Yeah, which I still think it wouldn't even be that much. I mean, it would be a down year, I guess. But I don't think it'd be a hot take.
This is worse than my take, personally.
I just mean like a down year
you
in
don't,
like, the grand aspect of like Fnatic.
LB,
what did LB say?
He said that this take was worse than his.
Yeah, because it is.
No, it's not. It just straight up isn't. Okay, yeah, Lucas, are you ready to do your take? I know you're muted, but
he's muted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're not, then I will do mine.
All right, we might just go Wilkin.
I'm gonna give him 4 seconds.
1.
All right. Mine is that I mean this is another Lucas kind of take. It's not necessarily to make Lucas mad at all, but 3 out of 5 NV players will stay with the org next season as long as they don't pull out of Valorant.
Do you have a specific 3?
Yes, Knights, Demon 1, and then 1 of Glyph or Rossi, probably Glyph.
I just don't understand this take. Like, where did you come with this? Like, how did you come up with this take? Like, I don't even know how to criticize it because it's just like, this was not a take I was expecting at all.
Well, did you agree with it?
No, like, I don't agree with it because I don't have an opinion on it.
Well,
yeah,
I've just never thought of this before. This came straight out of left field.
I feel like 2 of the players.
I don't think they should, but I think they will. Is what I'm trying to say. Because I think the overall atmosphere in this team doesn't even seem that bad. It's just they are terrible kind of thing more than anything. And I think the players like each other and they like playing with each other. Who out of those? So let's say Knights, Demon 1, and Glyph. Who do you think wouldn't be there?
Glyph.
Yeah, probably Glyph. Do
you think he'd go to a quote unquote better team?
No, I don't think.
I mean, I think it's like, to me, Envy kind of strikes me like if they stay in franchise or not in franchising, if they stay in Valorant.
Oh, just in Valorant in general.
Just in Valorant in general.
Yeah.
Like I think Envy might say, like they might say, okay, we're going to build around Knights, and I think that would probably, and they should, and I think that would probably mean that they're going to switch out the systems. So I wouldn't is Glyph IGLing or no?
I don't know.
Yes,
but he doesn't.
Okay, Glyph is IGLing. So yeah, then I wouldn't expect Glyph to stay, and I wouldn't expect Stunner to stay. I think Kesnet is probably going to go to some South American team.
I think Kesnet's the most likely to leave, not even because he's playing poorly.
Like I could see them like sticking with Rossi, Demon 1, Knights.
Yeah.
And then picking up some
there's
tier 2 duelist and some experienced IGL, like maybe Caillou. Maybe Caillou put Rossi on smokes, something like that.
Can I ask what was the take? Because I didn't listen.
His take was
3 out of 5 NB players will stay with the org next season. And I specifically said Knights, Demon 1, and then 1 of Glyph or Rossi.
You know, I think Demon 1 is like the most or the second most likely player to leave this team.
The thing is, I think that should be the most likely. That should be the case, Lucas. I don't think it will be the case. Do you think
maybe his stocks has tankered to the point that he doesn't get any offers and he stayed with the team?
I don't think he would go to a better team. I don't think any of these players would go to a quote-unquote better team.
To me personally, like if I was Demon 1, like I don't know everything that he's thinking or that Envy is thinking, obviously, but if I was Demon 1, my thought process here would probably be like, okay, I like Envy is paying me money, right? They're a fairly established org. I like the players on this team, and I think so. I would probably want to stay. And meanwhile, Envy is probably thinking, okay, we have Demon 1. He's been a solid, consistent. He hasn't been good in stage 2, but he's generally been pretty good. He vibes well with the rest of the team. So like, unless
the fan base,
he's got the fan base, right?
Yeah.
So like, I think unless there's a big rift between Knights and Demon 1, where Envy the org feels like they have to pick one, then they're going to pick Knights, obviously, because he's better and he has more potential.
Yeah.
But I think for the most part, Demon 1 is likely to stay.
In what actually happens in the real world, I think the only way Demon 1 leaves this team is Rob Moore takes complete control of the Sentinels roster, sends Cortez back to Brazil, and then picks up Demon 1 in his place because he thinks, oh, Demon 1 highlight played world champion W branding.
Yeah, new Tens.
Exactly.
I'm going to Tens' house. I'm going to take out his soul and put it in Demon 1's body. We've got a new.
There you go.
Guy.
Yeah. That I think
He
that's the
will
only
do
way
that.
Demon 1 leaves. I don't think he's getting a better offer than Envy. I don't think Envy are going to get too many players better than him necessarily, or at least want to pay for players better than him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Better than
And they'd want to
you.
keep him than Demon 1.
Like-
I think there are better players out there, but I think they would go to different teams before Envy.
Yeah, and I think Envy is saying like, okay, we want stability to build around Knights, and so
I think that would leave one of Glyph or Rossi to potentially be the IGL, if not.
Wait,
well,
just play.
I'm not a big fan of that. But
I'm not a big fan of either of them as a caller necessarily, but I think Glyph maybe with better players around him could do
I would
something.
rather
Yeah,
have.
I think what Envy need is they need a change of scenery, but I think this team can do great things if they if everything gets working together, they get some time, they get some eyes off them.
I think they should drop. I think they should keep Knights and Glyph and then rebuild.
I think that's
Around
what I
that?
think that's what they should do, probably.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's
should
what they
do.
will do. So I think based on how
Okay.
you guys reacted, mine is here in between these. I should have said that one first, and then I should have
Wait,
said
what was
mine.
Adba's take again? I completely
That
forgot.
Fnatic would have another down year next year.
Yeah.
No, I would say yours is less hot than Adba's.
What?
Yeah.
I'm
I
actually
would
mad
say,
that
like-
you said that.
I would say like it's clearly that
I think
Elvis-
I am a
Big
believer in the
mistake.
Fnatic rebound. Even if Boaster retires, Fnatic will rebound. That's my opinion.
Okay.
Okay, wait, no.
Lucas,
look
what
at
do
this,
you
okay?
think?
No. Let me speak my case, okay? In
Yeah.
2021,
Didn't we already make this 2021?
2021 Fnatic were good. 2022 they weren't. 2023 Fnatic were good. 2024 they weren't. 2025
They
Fnatic
made
were good.
what?
2026 they weren't. Therefore, 2027 Fnatic will be good. It's an odd year.
But, like-
Boaster made a pact with the devil that
Whoa.
he would lose all Valorant knowledge on odd years in exchange for being the GOAT. Or sorry, he
But
would lose all
Boaster was
Valorant
good
knowledge
in
on even
2022
years
and 2024.
in exchange
Also,
for being GOAT on odd years.
what do
okay?
you mean? They were
Like-
top 6 at champs in both
Yeah,
years.
top six in fucking Plumber champions. Okay.
What
Okay.
is like setting them up for success right now?
It's an odd year next year, so Fnatic will be good.
All right.
All right, moving on.
Wait, Lucas, do you think mine is worse than Adba's? You basically get the final vote.
I think your take is like the mildest take.
Okay, so mine's at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, your take now. Your second take, Lucas, and then we'll move
Woo!
on back to LB.
Okay.
I
My
have a
second
feeling
take.
this one's gonna be worse than LB's.
My second take
Oh.
is that Alex, PaperX coach, should not be considered one of the greatest coaches of all time in this game.
Okay, that's actually
And
not
my
as bad as
main-
LB's.
Yeah. No, this is 100% legitimate. Just because I
And my-
hate
and
the
my-
idea of ranking
and-
coaches.
And one of my main, like, he's a good coach. Like, I will not say he's a bad coach. That will be lying, okay? But this team has not seen real success until they have to get Mini in this game. In this
Because
team,
he's the
to
only
help
coach
them.
on the team.
Yeah, but let me. Wilkin. No. You are being a shot and you're not letting me finish my take.
Can I say one sentence first?
No?
It's that every team in 2025 had an assistant coach, pretty much,
Yeah.
other than
let me
PaperX.
finish.
Okay, yeah, you can finish that.
Yeah.
It's
But
just,
the
like,
thing
stupid.
is that when the Mini joined PaperX as an assistant coach, he wasn't like doing like a deep analysis on this team. He was fixing like the most basic shit that PaperX was not doing. like Alex is a really good coach, and I think he realized that he cannot do this alone because ever since 2025 Toronto, he has been adding to his staff, and this is a really good thing. But like he doesn't have the pedigree to me to think, okay, this is a coach that has been like groundbreaking to the scene, like other coaches we've seen.
Okay, this explanation might make it worse than Albie's.
Yeah, what?
I mean, Alex, like, who do you have over Alex all time as a coach?
I have Mini.
Okay, that's fair.
I have Dumbros.
Huh?
Dumbros.
He got fired from a team. That automatically disqualifies you from being a head.
I don't care he got fired for a team because the team he got fired from is Navi.
Okay.
Like you cannot tell me the fucking coaching stuff in FPX was not elite.
I mean, I think a lot of that was Angel.
Like, but we don't know that.
The meta decisions from that team on Navi, like when they were on Navi specifically, the organization was not that good, and it was far worse than anything Alex has ever done.
Okay, can I continue then?
Wait.
Okay, but who else do you have? Who else do you have over?
Potter is like a
no.
Potter no. Yeah, this is your problem, Wilkin. You don't let people finish their thought.
But you're saying.
I'm saying that Potter is a tricky one, so I would not consider her. But you don't let me finish.
But you're saying her. You're saying the name, and like you're considering it, which is not like it shouldn't even be close.
But to me, it's considerable. Like the 2023, everything that she did on 2023 EG is miles better than Alex did as a solo coach.
You do realize that Potter had other coaches on that team, correct?
Yeah, she had six. She's at 6.
Zix, another VCT coach who a lot of people now respect very heavily, and I thought was actually pretty decent on 100 Thieves and got a lot of flack.
When Six was solo like head coach, he was not good.
I mean, I don't think he was like the greatest head coach of all time, but he had unique ideas that were interesting and like were not terrible either. It was just the roster that he was given was not very good, and the roster decisions he made were not very good.
I mean, yeah, that he was like no one would have
like he needed to make different changes to that team than he did, but otherwise, like the actual like coaching and making the players that were on the roster better, he did that objectively.
Well, let's continue. Like
he was a big
talk about my take. I fully believe my take, but like you're being a chat about it.
But like, who else? Like, genuinely, like you don't think he should be considered in the conversation with?
No, I don't. I'm not saying consider. I like if we have like a tier list. I think Alex is a clear A tier, not an S tier coach.
You don't think he's in the same tier as?
Bro, okay. All right, chat. No, I'm putting a pause on this conversation, okay?
I'm actually speechless at this point.
Okay, because
it's working.
I'm gonna say my next take is gonna give you a lot of things to say.
Okay, wait.
All right.
Before you make your take, are we putting Lucas's ahead of Elby's?
No.
Atba? If you say yes, I will agree with you. You don't have to even argue it. Okay. Yeah. Wait,
bro, okay. Well, my third take is gonna make sure that Lucas does not get this sweep. Is all I am gonna say.
Okay.
So, wait, they have two, please.
So I have a couple things to say before I give the take. I have 2 things to say. Okay.
Okay.
So number 1, do you guys remember what I said at the end of my second take about my third take?
That it was like that we wouldn't let you finish speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's part of it.
You don't want us to finish?
I would have a kind request, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want all of you guys to mute.
Okay.
While I'm giving the take.
Can I mute my mic in Discord and scream at you like while the recording's going, and like everybody can hear my reactions?
I'm not sure because then you'll be speaking over me.
Yeah, so I'll just mute my mic.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Just mute.
So everyone mute, and then when I say I'm done, I am gonna go get a drink of water. I'm gonna like put down my headphones. Go get a drink of water. I'll come back and you'll tell me how I'm wrong, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have like how long is it gonna take you to get your drink of water? would you say?
Probably like I'll give you guys like 3 minutes.
Okay, so yeah, we have to discuss then. All right.
Okay,
I'm muting.
Okay, I'm muting.
Okay. All right. So, in my opinion, when you are looking at the winners of events, that doesn't matter when you're considering a player's career or whether to consider them a GOAT. Like, people say, oh, Chronicle over Aspas because Chronicle has more trophies. I don't think it matters. Like, to me, if Chronicle lost every single finals that he ever played, he would still be the GOAT. He would still be better than Aspas. I think even if G2 had won Bangkok, that wouldn't have changed my opinions on any of their players' careers. G2 functionally won Bangkok to me because they were the best team at that tournament. The finals was just a fluke. It doesn't matter. What matters more is consistency and individual performances. Like, when considering players and when considering teams, I don't actually think that the results of the games matter that much more than how teams played in them and how they looked compared to other teams. So, like, even if Chronicle lost every finals, he'd still be the GOAT. Even if Mako won a finals or two, he would still be where he is in my player power rankings. I think Paper X getting a trophy didn't really matter to their legacy. I don't think Fnatic's back-to-back year, like the fact, if Fnatic had choked the Loud finals, I don't think their 2023 would have been any less glorious than it was. All right, I'm deafening. You guys discuss.
Okay, so the initial thing that he says, the first thing, I don't disagree with. I think in terms of players' legacies, or maybe not legacies, but how good you consider a player, trophies should not be taken into account, and I think GOAT conversation should matter very little, but not at all. Like, I think it is, like, if Chronicle had lost all of his finals, he would not be a better all-time player than, or he would not be the GOAT all-time. But I think a lot of the other points that LB made were horrific. Like, Paper Rex winning a trophy didn't matter to their legacy.
Yeah,
like, in terms of how good all time that team is, sure, that's a different thing. But when you say a team's legacy and how they're remembered, which is what basically legacy is.
Yeah,
because at the end of the day, if they didn't win Toronto, they will be remembered as the most choking team of the game.
Yes,
easily.
Unless they won another final.
But now that they won that one, I think it's fair to say they're one of the better teams we ever had.
I think they're the best team of all time. Because of like I don't think they would be the best team of all time if they don't win that final. Because other teams have actually had better tournaments than them because factually they won.
Yeah, but okay. so that's my point. Like,
when talking about players, it's perfectly reasonable, I think, for the most part.
Oh, wait, you guys are actually agreeing with me?
When talking about teams, it is a horrific take.
Okay, well,
I think G2 ranking them for the rest of the year in 2025, sure. But for G2's legacy and how that team is remembered, them losing that Bangkok final is fucking massive.
No, it doesn't matter.
You don't have a functioning brain if you believe that.
Like,
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It's just stupid. Like, you're just okay.
Okay.
I mean,
because you just are saying no, it doesn't. When
it doesn't matter.
But when G2 lost Bangkok, the majority of the community's opinion was still okay, but G2 is still the better team in the world right now. They're still the best team in the world.
But nobody's going to remember that.
I don't think
nobody's going to remember that in another year.
I agree with that. That's my point. Like, I think for the players and for
because you're a fucking nerd emoji.
We're nerds. We're nerds about this. But the general people are going to say, oh, like, people were actually talking a lot about G2 this era. Let me see, like, VRR. Like, people that are going to start watching now for champs, or like people are going to start watching for like the next year. Yeah, I'm going to be like, oh, like, let me see G2. Like, a lot of people were talking about this, and they're going to see, oh, they're just chokers.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like, that doesn't matter. Why do we care about the opinions of people who don't actually like?
So what matters then?
What matters?
Does any of the games actually matter then?
No, all the games
So,
matter.
oh yeah,
all
yeah.
the games matter
So
equally.
Crew 2023 is actually the best team of all time because they played a bunch of close games and then made it to champs and then played a couple close games.
True.
Champs.
No, that's true. That's true. That's true.
No,
You said
you're
something
putting words in my
really
mouth.
No,
What
no, no,
matters
no,
is
no, no, no.
teams-
That's yeah. This is
What
my
matters
opinion.
is team's performance. Like, if the better team loses, they're still the better team, you know?
Yeah, but they still lost.
Yeah,
So-
but that loss doesn't actually mean anything because it means they're still the better team.
Yeah, you should go ask like Valen and Leaf about this and see what they think.
They would punch you in the face. It's so.
Okay, anyway.
You should go.
Be
You
on
should
the
go
list.
ask maybe like Kayak about this.
I think your take will be
Maybe
really
Ethan
good
as well,
if you
like
didn't
one of the-
mention teams after all.
Yeah,
If
if
you
you,
say,
just,
like,
if you
I
just
think
said
a
players, this
player-
would be the best take on this list.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
if you say like only players, like a players, no, I mean a player achievement are important, but they're not what defines if they're a GOAT or not. Like if
Yeah.
they're really fucking good, they're like the best player in the world for like 3 years. People will still think they're the best player in the world, even if they didn't win the trophy. I fully agree with that. That was an excellent take. Then you said, but for the legacy of the team doesn't matter, and like I think like you actually like punched me in my balls.
Okay, anyway, you guys go. Your turn.
Yeah, I think we can move on. That was probably the most interesting take given so far.
Yeah, I actually
Okay.
like that take. I like talking
Alright.
about it.
All right.
Even
Your
though it was
turn.
bad. It's Adba's turn, yeah. Your final take, Adba.
Yeah, I feel well. Like someone else kind of already said this take, but like in a different context or like
Yeah.
a different person.
Okay.
But this is I've said this in the past, but I've started to believe it less, but now I believe it more.
Mhm.
That I think Frost is one of the worst coaches in VCT, and like most of his success cannot be accredited to him.
Oh, this is
Right,
worse than
let me
Elby's
do
take.
a memory lane.
That
Like,
GE
why I say
roster
what
is
I-
not good, and it got built up because of Frost being on that team. I know they're playing the same without him, but he built the systems of that team and made them good in the first place. That's what he is good at. He's good at building up new teams. I don't think he's done a good job coming in and adding on top of what Full Sense is doing. Like he's trying to rebuild what he had previously with Full Sense, and I think this coaching job specifically has been bad from him. But I think previously he's done great jobs building up Talon and GE these past few years. So I think this take is worse than Elby's. Strictly based on that. I think he's done a bad job with this Full Sense team.
I think
But I
he's
don't
a
think
bad in-game coach in the same like he's so bad at like trying to fix a mistake in-game. Like he lost games and he doesn't use timeouts. Like he did that like I think the
When?
last game and I'm pretty sure he did like I
I mean, his
maybe I'm
timeouts
confusing.
in like the Pacific playoffs leading up to London were really good. That was one of the
No,
things
but
that I really
I'm
liked
pretty
about
sure
that
he
team.
did this
I
this
like their
year.
timeouts at London. Like those are really good. I think in
Maybe I'm
kickoff his
confusing
timeouts
Frost.
were
Okay,
fine.
but
Like I think just like he's not one of the worst coaches. Like I think you can dislike a lot of things that he's done in terms of just like his public
I'm not-
facing
yeah.
persona
no,
and
I
stuff
don't care
like
about
that.
his
I don't
persona
like
as a.
him. Or I like his public facing persona. I just don't think he's that good of a coach.
I think he's one of the better coaches and getting a team and getting the fundamentals in.
Yeah.
He's
I
one of
think
the better coaches in
which
that.
I think puts you top half coaches in any region. I think that straight up would put you top half in any of the regions. And I don't think that's really arguable. I think there is a lot of coaches that don't do that at a good level. And I think Frost being able to get his team to at least a certain floor is very, very valuable. And I think a lot of the rosters he's been given don't really give you that ceiling necessarily. I think this Full Sense team probably did. If he had them from the beginning of the year, maybe. But obviously, again, I don't think he's done a good job here. But you can't say Frost is a bad coach in any way.
Well, I did. So
It's just, I mean, if you guys want to put this take better than LB's, I'm okay with that. I'm not going to be too mad because I think LB's is such a weird one to rank here.
I think Elvis is a 50-50 take. It's like really good take and then like off the rails at the
Yeah.
Okay.
But
like Adma takes, I don't think I agree with because
I just straight
it's
up
like,
disagree.
but like I don't know because how much of like full sense being Chet now can we attribute to Frost getting
I
on the
think
team?
they were already going to be not great at this stage, anyways. I think they
So I
maybe
think
are
it's a
better than
take
they would have
that-
been now.
I think the more I like end of the year, I might agree with this take a lot more. But
Earlier?
right now, end of the year.
Oh, end of the year. Okay, I thought you said earlier in the year. I was like,
No,
what?
end of the year. I can agree with this take more, but I need to like see what's going to happen.
All right. LB, do you want to, or not LB, Lucas, do you want to go before me again, like you did the first time?
Sure.
I think this take is going to make people the most mad, but this take I genuinely fully believe in mine.
Okay, is it about May?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Lucas, just go. You go. I want mine to be the last.
Okay.
My take is that keeping up with the with the Kesnit claims earlier.
Oh, good lord.
Okay.
I
Yours is
think
going to be less extreme than mine, watch.
It is.
Even with Yayemo was really good at Bangkok, I fully believe that if Kesnit was there instead of Yayemo, G2 wins that final.
The thing is, this
No.
would make me more mad if I was hearing this for the first time, but I've heard this take multiple times from you, and it's so bad.
No, I've never heard this before. This is making me mad. Joglo is my boy. Like, I glazed Kesnit. Last thing, I fully believe that. Shut the fuck up, Lucas.
No,
Like,
but
Joglo was
genuinely.
awesome in internationals in 2020.
yeah, Yayemo was really good, but like the more I think about how Kesnit was like, because like I think a lot of people, not you guys, because I know like you guys like think about the game, but I think a lot of people are going to be like, oh, Kesnit was actually like never good, like he was actually a shot, but he was constantly one of the better duelists in Americas before.
I'm
this
actually
season.
like
like,
top half.
I thought. Wait, pause. I
Yeah.
thought I would go into this like, oh, it's chill. I'll get to talk about takes with Valorant with people I like. No, this is genuinely making me mad. Like, I am genuinely.
No, but you know how this is how I feel when you talk about Hunger
I need.
Games.
I've got an egg carton right here. I'm gonna destroy this shit real quick. Like, okay, you guys keep going.
Okay, wait, LB, what made you more mad, that take or the entire pickup segment?
That take single, like the pickup segment, I didn't really care. But this take, like, holy, it's no, fucking no.
I think Lucas gets that one, but like, I think it's more funny other than anything because I don't like it. Like, I know you say you fully believe it, but the way you talk about it just doesn't feel like you fully believe it, which makes me less mad about it, even though it's a fucking awful take.
I fully believe this. Like, don't get me wrong. Jojo was fucking awesome in that international.
Specifically
But,
in
like-
the final against T1. He was the only player
Yeah.
that showed up. I think if you argue, like, honestly, I think you have a better argument of saying that if you had, like, Kesnit instead of Jonah P and you played double duelist in every map, that they would have had a better chance.
I mean, I will say even Leaf, bro. He was fucking choking in that final.
Yeah, I think any of those, actually, you have a better argument than you would have with
Yeah, but
Kesnit.
I'm trying to get like, okay, like I said.
Yes, I get what you mean. You like genuinely believe this. I'm giving my point.
No,
of view on that.
I'm saying like, okay, I'm saying Kesnit because I'm saying Jojemo because like they played the same role. I thought like even though Crew didn't qualify that year for an international, I think Kesnit was actually playing really fucking good.
I think that team was very much mismanaged, and it was not Kesnit's fault.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I mean,
I think that is like my best take of all time.
all right. Well,
I don't think
this
LB is going to duo with me today, bro. It's like fucking.
I don't think LB. There's a chance LB might not speak to me again after this one, but I think Lucas, you're going to get more mad at this one than LB will. And so we can move on to mine, right? We have nothing else to say.
Oh lord! Wait, is everyone here?
Yeah, wait, LB said Lucas. You need
No,
to...
I just sent Lucas a picture of the destroyed egg carton. Like I literally.
Wait, can I show it? Can I please show it? Can I please show it?
Yeah.
Lucas, stream it or some shit.
No, just send it to me. Just send it to me,
Oh, okay.
and I'll just pull it up.
What?
Or in the server.
It's like really low quality because I took it with my fucking phone camera on my desk.
How long does it take to copy paste a picture?
I sent it to you.
Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna pull this up since our DM. Oh wait, whoa.
Heck.
Like genuinely, Lucas, you made me pissed. Good job, you did it.
All right.
I mean, that was the point, no?
This one's gonna. I don't know if this take is worse than that, but I think this might make Lucas more mad
Okay, go for it.
than that. And it's. I think Asuna and Spike are strictly better Flash Initiator players. It like if every team had to play KO Breach, I think Asuna and Spike would be better players than Jonah P. Right now.
Yes.
That's not even that hot of a take.
What?
Like you said,
It's strictly on KO. Strictly KO Breach.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Asuna was constantly one of the better KOs we ever had.
You don't believe that.
I do. Like if you said like you said, okay,
arguing against his own.
okay,
take
okay.
now.
Let me.
Like you don't believe that.
No,
Lucas.
let me speak. Let me speak. So, so you said like if everyone had to play KO Bridge, I fully believe that Asuna as a solo KO will be better than the other KOs, but adding Bridge
Other than
in there
Ethan.
is
Other than
making
Ethan.
me.
Other than Ethan.
Yeah, other than Ethan. Like, Wilkin, if you had said Ethan, I would have found your home address.
Yes,
That's all I'm
it's
gonna say.
like it's not even like a question with Ethan.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
it's
think,
even
like,
close.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
think
no, I agree.
Asuna has been constantly one of the better KOs.
What if,
Asuna
Yeah,
and
what
Spike
if
would be my next two after Ethan.
uh,
I would have them
no, because
over.
like
I would
no,
have them
no,
over
because
guys
I'm
like
not sure.
Yampi. Like what would be the other guys? In? Yes.
Wait, like in the whole world. I thought you were talking about Americas.
Nope, next two, straight up.
oh lord, that's
Shut
worse
the-
than
No, like genuinely. Like
no, like that's
Okay,
worse
I think
than
Envy. Envy's better. Envy's better.
over. Okay. Oh, not over. Thank God. Over
No,
Yampi
in-
though.
Yeah, over
in
Yampi.
that case,
Yampi is unironically like the only player whose KO I have seen, and I've been like, this guy might actually be able to contest Ethan.
It's not even close.
No,
Yampi and
like
Ethan.
Yampi
But
is a
Yampi is
cracked
close to the
KO.
other ones. Yampi is close to the other ones. But
No,
I
you are
think
genuine.
strictly mechanical ability wise, I don't think it's very close.
Okay, now this okay. You're starting to make me mad. Okay,
Okay,
this
I
is-
thought that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
more overall the take. I thought the Jonah P part of it would specifically piss off you guys.
No. Like Spike and Asuna are both good, solid KO players, but they are not world class on that agent.
I think
Same
Ethan's
with
the only.
Breach.
I think Ethan's the only world class.
No, Yampi, and Envy,
Oh, maybe Envy. Yeah. Okay.
and so like I would say, I don't know. I would say, yeah, I would say this is between Lucas and me personally.
think this take is that bad. I think Asuna has proven to be a good KO, but the thing is, he's only a good
Actual
KO,
like
and he has to play.
revisionist opinion.
And he has
You didn't
to-
believe
and he-
this like a month ago.
And
If
he,
I said
and
that,
if he has,
Wait, pause. One of my takes that I scrapped was Glazing Asuna.
oh lord.
Yeah, we
I'd
should go
let
through
Kim
some
go.
of the scrap takes at the end of this.
Okay, but
wait, yeah, I've got a bunch.
let me finish this take.
I have a
Like-
bunch as well.
So I think the main problem with this is that first you cannot play solo KO in
Well,
every
no, I'm
fucking
just-
game.
No, I'm not
So
saying they're
like
playing
he will be
solo KO.
awful in. Yeah, no. The thing is, no, not solo KO, but you cannot
Play KO
play.
every
Like you,
yeah.
play KO.
Like you wouldn't want these players playing KO every map either. I'm not arguing that.
and
by any
that's
means.
the problem because as soon as a good KO, but he will be awful at the other agent.
I don't.
Like you could.
If it was
if
just
you need
KO
to
and
have-
Breach, I think he would
Yeah.
be a good Breach.
No, he
He's
wouldn't.
pla- he's
Like,
played it
straight up
before.
wouldn't.
He's played it before, and it hasn't been terrible.
And-
but I
and
think
you
if he
said- and
actually
you
gets
said,
to put
like,
time
oh,
into
you-
it across the maps,
And you tell me like, oh, but you wouldn't be like, you don't believe this take, like what you're saying. You said
Yeah.
that with me,
yeah, you
but
don't.
I do believe it because my thing is, I do believe Asuna has been one of the better KOs. The problem is that you are not playing KO in the metas. So like every time he tries to play another thing, he was trying to play a little bit of Neon. He was trying to play Raze.
Again.
I don't think he was good at it.
I just think you would disagree with this like a month ago.
No,
Straight up.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Oh,
like,
the other KO that might be better is Munchkin, but I think the mechanical, like similar to Yampi,
Oh,
the
Lord.
argument I think
like the thing is, in a world where you need to have a bridge KO player,
yeah.
I think Nismo would have been in the league a long time ago.
Honestly, yeah, that's a fair argument. I think actually, yeah, Nismo would be another one over them, probably.
Yeah, and Nismo is really fucking good at
yeah,
this.
okay. Yeah, I would say those are actually fair arguments. Like, I think there's some fair arguments that maybe like names that I forgot necessarily when making the take, but
yeah,
I mean, dude, Awesomeness KO is insane.
It's good.
It is insane, and I think Spike. Like, nobody's talking about the Spike part of this take, by the way.
I mean,
Spike is just a good KO, and there's nothing much to say about that.
He's
I don't think he's a great one.
KO. He's a
I don't
great.
think
he's a great Neon.
He's a great Neon.
He's an elite Neon.
I don't think he's an insane KO player. I think he's just a good, solid KO player. Top half in Americas, but nothing.
I think
special.
He's a player that could become one of the better KOs. But currently, I don't know.
I will say, like, it's fair to say that he hasn't fully proven it yet, because, like, I think in Tier 2, it wasn't, like, my favorite thing that he played, by any means. Obviously, because he played Neon, but, like, at kickoff, holy shit, his KO was insane. Like, on Pearl, when they were playing that comp.
Okay, so we put this one in between me and Lucas.
I would say this is the thing that has made us least mad.
It made you the least mad, but is it hotter?
No, this one made me the second most mad behind Lucas. Like, Lucas made me actually pissed. This one is just like, nah, it's a bit frustrating.
Have we played today, or you like really mad at me?
I'm not mad at you. No, like you know what? I should say on podcast actually. No, I'll message.
All right. So do we want to go through the scrap picks? I can list mine first.
I don't. Yeah.
I think some of these, I probably, in hindsight, hearing you guys react to them, I definitely should have added this first one. And it was that Second is the best Valorant player that I've ever watched and is currently the best player in the game. I should have had that one in there.
Yeah, that one is awful. Anyway, continue.
This one, it was kind of like one that I was trying to find a take to have about this, more than anything. But G2's core 3 of Leaf, Trent, and Valen are the worst of any likely champs team from Americas right now. 100 Thieves, you'd say Asuna, Cryo, Bang. I'd say you could also argue for Vora or Teemo to be in there, since like them plus NBS kind of thing.
Wait, what's the take? Sorry?
Is that G2's core 3 of Leaf, Trent, Valen are the worst of any likely champions team from Americas this year. So 100 Thieves, I would go Asuna, Cryo, Bang. NRG, okay. I'd go Mata, Brock, Ethan as the core of these teams, like in terms of players that have been in the team for a while, kind of thing.
Okay.
And then Lev, I'd go Sato, King, and then you can go any other player on that team.
Okay.
And I think all of those are better than G2's core 3 right now. I don't know how hot that is necessarily. But
that's reasonable.
Yeah.
What about MIVR?
They're not a likely champs team.
Okay, that's right. That's bait.
Anyway, and MIVR is also better.
No.
Asfa second, Verno is better than Leaf, Trent, Valen.
Yeah, that's just correct. Anyway, and then, Wilkin, continue.
Mako is not the best Korean player of all time. Itsu, Meteor, or Karon are all better.
That's wrong, but it's not horrendous.
Yatsuka is the best Phoenix in Pacific currently.
I don't watch Pacific, so no comment.
Wait, I like clicked off to look at my player rankings to argue it in case anybody had anything to say. Zuna has been the best scan initiator in Pacific in Stage 2. It's just strictly Stage 2, ranking-wise. Vora is the best IGL in Americas right now. CNED is an all-time better player than Kesnet.
That's actually like a fucking awful take.
They
like,
both
that's legitimately an awful take.
Somewhat close, but like...
CNED might have the worst follow of any player I ever seen.
No, I disagree. I think I'm a CNED glazer because I think like you just didn't watch a lot of his stuff in 2024, 2025. He was actually...
And 2022.
Really and 2022, yeah.
He was good that year.
He was bad in 20...
He was worse on Chamber.
2023. Yeah.
I don't think so. I actually disagree with that.
I mean, yeah, he had a pretty big fall off.
He was better in 2023 than Kesnet was.
No.
That's
I think his LCQ hit the only like split of the year that Kesnet had better than CNED was LCQ.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
I think CNED at Champs and CNED in the regular season, and especially CNED at Lock-In. I mean, Kesnet didn't even play Lock-In, to be fair. But CNED was awesome at Lock-In. And looked like this was like going to be the next dynasty on Navi, and obviously they weren't.
And then they ran into a Fnatic, but
yeah. And then my final one here that I didn't think too much past this one, or like any like other takes that I made. But Josh RT isn't a top half coach in Americas. I would have NBS, Bonkar, Ewok, Fraud, Owner, Romanilli, and Potter all ahead of him currently.
That's reasonable.
I would have.
I think some of those you can argue.
I was Josh RT over Potter, but like I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, I don't like. I think you're wrong, but I don't like. I'm not gonna argue it. You know.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. I had a scrap take, but I forgot about it. So like you have to go.
And then
I posted this on VLR. Some of these people told me weren't hot, so I'll just go with the ones that people actually flamed me for on VLR.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Number one.
I want to pull up the thing.
Yeah.
What's it titled?
No, don't. No.
Okay.
Because I'm skipping some of these. So.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to look.
I want you to react live in person. Okay.
Yeah.
Number one, the Asuna paycheck stealers allegations have always been false, and anyone who ever believed them just doesn't watch the games.
Yep. That's a true opinion.
Superman is a tier 1 level player, and he deserves to be on EG. If EG want to make changes, I don't think they should look at Superman, and I think Superman should stay with them into next year.
Can I say something real quick about this take?
No. We're keeping.
No,
it's rapid fire. It's rapid fire. This is like.
I will say something after.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, continue.
Fnatic deserved to lose lock-in, and Loud should have won that. Durka is the third best player of all time behind Chronicle and Aspas, and it isn't particularly close. No one else really touches him.
I think Durka's a better all-time player than Aspas.
Miniboo and Rienz were the only two truly great players from the Team Heretics 2024 roster. They kind of carried that team, except for Woot at Shanghai, but that's just his one tournament, and he's been pretty mediocre. Benji isn't a real player. Anyone who thinks that Ye is like at all close to the GOAT conversations after 2023 is just living in the past. Like, this guy has just had 1.5 years, and ever since then, it's just been, he is not close to the GOAT conversation. So yeah, that's about it.
What were some of the other ones?
Well,
because
the other ones were
just because people on VLR don't think they were hot takes doesn't mean that we would.
Well, the other ones were just ones that I coalesced into takes that I used. Like like G2 won Bangkok, G2 functionally won Bangkok, or trophies don't matter for GOAT conversations.
Okay, so those. Okay, yeah. All right, that's reasonable.
I want to say something real quick about the Superman take. I said this when it happened, but right now, looking back at it, if they kick Superman at the beginning of Place 2 and get noted after EG will actually be one of the better teams, like a top half team.
I think they would have a much better chance at making out of play-ins, but I don't think they would be a top half team.
They will be like a top 6 team with no instead of Superman.
I would have 100 Thieves, G2, MIBR, NRG, Lev, and Loud ahead of them. I don't think.
I would have EG about Loud. Like for some reason, like
you don't believe that.
I do believe it. Loud is a team I really like. I like 4 of these players. I'm really enjoying the VH, but I think Noted will make like having another fucking really consistent smokes player there instead of like the worst controller in Americas right now will make this team really.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I thought of another one, guys.
Okay.
Calm is a top 10 initiator player all time.
All right. So that's the end of this episode, guys. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below.
Pause.
Nope. Continue.
No. You guys have to tell me 10 players that you think are better than Calm all time on initiator.
Okay. Wait. Adba, do you want to make this argument, or do you want me to go for it?
All time?
Yeah, all time better scan players than Calm.
All right, can you pull up like
an initiator? But yeah,
can you pull up like a notepad?
Do you?
Yeah. Because I need to like think of the players.
I'll tell you the 7 I have above him, and then you guys can add to it.
Okay, you can do that.
The 7 I have above him, Ethan.
I can't really read that.
Okay.
Why is Brock and Verno there? They are not better than Calm all time.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god!
Okay, so Ethan.
It's
my list.
I'm listing these for
my list was
I'm just
Ethan,
giving them
Crashies,
names.
Trent, Leo, Saucy, Rienz, and Envy. All above him. No one else.
Leo.
Trent.
Trent.
So what are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at 9. No, we're at 10. That's 10.
No,
Boom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, yeah, but Brock and Verno and Blows are not better than him all time.
MVP.
Oh, he's a champs
Yeah,
MVP. He won champs. Yeah,
He has had insane tournaments.
You know who's a better
won.
stand player all time than Calm? Starzo.
Say May. Nope.
No.
EU?
Let's not.
EU's better all time. If you're saying trophies don't matter, EU's a better player than Calm all time. If you're saying trophies don't matter at all,
trophies don't matter.
Yeah, trophies don't matter, but Calm is still better.
No, he's not. Like just straight up no.
Yes, he is.
I think I would take X Ross over him.
I would also do that.
Yeah.
I would take. Would you take Crystal over him, Adba?
Yeah. I don't know
about
that. Over him.
Okay, bye guys.
I would have nobody over him.
Okay, let's finish this fucking podcast. We cannot be talking about comms in a top 10 right now. I cannot do it.
All right. Well.
Oh my lord! I have number 1 in the 3 test. Oh my god.
Yeah. Lucas sweep.
We
should have predicted who would be number 1.
I thought it was going to be me. I thought you guys were going to get a lot more mad at the Austin Spike take.
No. Like,
I thought that one was going to be by far the
I
worst.
love the pattern we got here.
All right.
It's a nice pattern.
Didn't we agree that I was over LB though? I thought we agreed on that.
Oh, on which one?
Second one?
Third take.
Oh.
I thought we did as well. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I might have forgot to change it.
You ruined the pattern.
Yep.
So
I think like I had some ones that like I didn't think like the Mako like I didn't think the second one would make you guys that mad. Like I clearly thought the Envy one was gonna get you guys like really angry.
The Envy one was just fully reasonable. Like
I
think that
when
one
you first said it. When you first said it, I was
like
like confused, but I talked myself into it. So
I think if I said that one maybe like a couple weeks ago, that would have been perfect.
Can I say a really quick take and we don't talk about it? I just say it.
Okay.
Alexis, as a player, had one of the better flash initiator in the game, counting like she's like top 3 counting tier 1 players.
Like who?
Strictly util wise, util and not mechanics whatsoever. I can get behind that.
I said we don't talk about it.
We just said we're not talking about the take.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Lucas, I'll DM you about this.
Right. Well, at the end of the episode, guys, this actually went a lot longer than I thought it would, the hot takes part, so I'm glad we didn't do 5 like we were initially planning on.
Yeah, 3 was the sweet spot, I think.
All right, but yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Okay. We'll probably be doing some like playoffs preview stuff. Maybe doing like if the playoff preview stuff doesn't take too long, I think we'll do like the EMEA off-season redo or something like that, like we did for Americas. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
Have fun.
Bye.